o'clock. Back at home, came up out that uniform and threw on my new sweats. New sweats, new sweats. Working hard, got 2 jobs, Friday night, but thank you Lord, there's 2 checks. There's 2 checks, 2 checks. Yeah. Game of spades, being a flight, I'm talking 10 straight books, you goddamn right, now who's next? Get off my table. Who's next, who's next? Yeah. Huh? I don't dance a boogie, somebody tell a DJ, put on my song, we grown and we want a 2-step. We want a 2-step. That's the new flex. That's the new flex. Yeah. 2-step to this, 2-step to 2-step. Everybody.
What is going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to Worldwide Crypto. I am your host, Dragon Rider, and today is a very, very special occasion. Actually, it was yesterday. It is the 1-year anniversary of WWC. Man, this is this year has been a wild ride. I'm trying to tell you, man. We just from its inception to where it's at now, man. WWC has grown substantially, and I have lots more room to grow. Right now, I have a very special guest here with me, Whitey Crypto Hunter.
What's going on, bro?
What is going on, man? How you doing?
Good. And yourself?
Man, I'm actually doing pretty good, man. I sent this link out to everybody. So I don't care. It's public on. I just made a tweet about it too, man. So ain't no telling who might pop up if they don't. Whatever the case may be. Hey, I don't care. Hey, yeah, I'm excited.
I know I get a couple of guys to come on if you want me to. You know,
I don't care. I don't care, man. This is a exciting time, man. This is a very, very special stream. This is all about the public, man. Let's go. So for those that don't know or haven't been here since the beginning, so WWC was started between me and my partner with links. Spencer, he goes by Blibbers, but we started it to because we got tired of a lot of the these influencers just promoting pump and dumps and scams and stuff, and they constantly promote, and then when it comes launch time, they dumping all their tokens and dumping on everybody. So we wanted to give a space for, small cap tokens, projects that are, operating in a legit manner to give them a space to kind of come out and show themselves, you know what I mean? Because it's just too many and too often that people are just paying attention to these scams and not paying attention to the ones that are actually doing some things in the space and doing things for the space. So that's how WWC started. And of course, about 3 months in, my partner took a step back from WWC to concentrate on links, and we are doing very well with links. It's a lot that's been going on for it, and we're pretty excited about it. But because he's a dev, he does computer stuff, and I like to get on here and just run my mouth. So I continued on with WWC, man, and this has been a fantastic journey. I'm not gonna lie. It's been very, very exciting and fun. I have a lot of fun doing this. This has been and I've said it many times, this has been like a nice therapy for me because, when in real life, man, you go through, people that you come across, your job, whatever the case may be, you have to pretty much kind of play some politics with that, and you can't always be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And on here, man, hey, I don't care. Hey, this is me, baby.
So I was just gonna say I hit up Chaka Daniel, let
Hey,
them know.
he
He
posted. He
just
just
started
posted.
putting some last minute touches, so
Yeah.
he'll be here.
That is what's up, man. But yeah, man. Another big thing I like about it is the networking. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think that us content creators that we don't really, we're kind of competing and stuff like that. No, I don't care. Come on my channel. I'll come on your channel. I don't care, man. I like to run my mouth. So, so I don't care, man. And I've come across a lot of great people like Waddy here, man. Hey, Waddy's a great content creator. If you don't, go ahead. Hey, make sure you post the link to your channel. If y'all don't know Waddy, he's very knowledgeable in the space, man. Go shoot him a sub because he's a great guy to know, man. I'm telling you, it's man, I met so many people, and so many great people. You know what I mean? Of course, I've come across some I want to say turds. Yeah. I've come across some turds, you know what I'm saying? So it's but hey, it comes with territory, but for the most part, my experience as a new content creator has been pretty fantastic. Pirate Mike in the building, man. What is up? Hey, he is another. Hey, I'm telling you, Pirate Mike is a great guy to know, man. He's a really good person, very genuine person, man. And I'm very excited to know Pirate Mike. And plus, I'm all about pirates and pirate ships, man. And he's trying to build some more, so I'm all about that. So. But definitely, hey, for those who don't know, if you haven't seen my AMA with Pirate Mike and Pirate Token, definitely go check out that AMA because there's a lot of great information, man. Mike is he's a very good guy to have in the space, and Pirate Token, his business is will be booming. I mean, he's just, I don't know if he did you announce it already about the NFTs there, buddy? But yeah, he's got some NFTs coming. I know he posted it in his Telegram group. But Mike, go ahead, post your Telegram, man. That way people have a space to come straight to you.
I was gonna say, I think posting links, it's only when you're an admin. I mean, mod.
Oh, let's see. Send it to me here, and I'll post it. Send it to me on the private chat, and I'll post it.
I got you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Mike. I really appreciate it. Yes. Pirate Mike says NFTs soon. How you doing, Shaman? What's up, Shaman? Very nice to know you, man. Very nice to meet you. How you doing? Yes. So yes, NFTs soon.
Shaman is one of my boys. I don't know if you met him before, but great guy.
Not officially, but I know of him. I've seen him in spaces and stuff. So yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yes. You can send it to me in Telegram. Matter of fact, I got the Telegram sitting right up here, man. I could have just went there. Hold on. I'll post it for you, Mike. I got you, homie. Let's see. Got you right here. Bam. There we go. That's Pirate Token's official Telegram group. So yeah, definitely go check that project out. They got a lot of exciting things going on, and I'm very excited for him too, man. He's constantly building partnerships and stuff, man. And it's pirate ships, baby. But no, hey, for real, because I'm all about promoting legit projects and legit devs, transparent devs and stuff. And I can honestly tell you, Pirate Mike is in the top of my lists with transparency, and not only just being a good person, but that transparency means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so if you're a transparent project, transparent dev, let me tell you what, you are at the top of my list, and I will promote the crap out of you. Now, Maddie B, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Maddie. Hey, I see you around. Oh, you in a lot of different
Yeah,
places.
he has been on my channel. What up, Maddie?
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Networking, baby. Networking.
I mean,
Wow.
that's what it is all about, man. Like, I really don't understand why some people got that rival mentality and stuff, but it is what it is. Right?
Yeah, exactly, man. It's not necessary. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because everybody has, there's so many different personalities, and it's good to go, this channel, that channel, this, and then even some people, you may put out the same information, but you may put it out in a different way that some people can understand. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have very, very different ways of retaining or even absorbing and retaining information. And if you can put it in a way that they understand, because the way I understand a lot of stuff, it's weird. I confuse my wife all the time. She's like, I don't understand why you do this. Yeah, why you do it like that? Because that's the way I understand it. And
Yeah.
hey, if and like I say, a lot of different people are just like that. So if you can present some information in a very different way and people can gravitate to that and absorb it, hey, you are doing a great job. I don't care if you've got 5 subs, I don't care if you've got 5 million subs, you know what I'm saying? As long as you able to put out information that people can learn from.
Yeah,
Definitely. What we got going on? Let's see, man.
I sent you both links, the genetic one and the one with the handle.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, see, I like
So
the one with the with the handle because
yeah,
they
that's what I was gonna say.
let's see. So
I've never fixed a furnace before.
yeah, so hey, make sure y'all go check out Waddy. Go shoot him a sub, man. He is like I say, he's a great, very, very knowledgeable person in the crypto space, man. Is this I learned, and that's a good thing too, because I talk to a lot of different people. I pay attention to a lot of different content creators and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to learn something new every day, and every day there is something new to learn in the crypto space. If you're not learning, if you are trading, if you are anywhere near crypto, NFT, whatever the case, if you're not learning one thing a day, you are behind.
That's true. It's true.
Yes. Welcome to the stage, Chaka.
What up? How's it going, man? Congratulations, Dragon Rider, 1 year, baby. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes,
Waddy, what's going on, buddy?
Good, bro. And yeah, that was rude of me, man. Congrats, bro. Congrats again.
I appreciate it.
1 year, it's worth it, man. It's a grind, but it's worth it.
Yes. I love it though, man. I love it. Hey, look, I don't even care if I still only had like 10 subs. Like I genuinely enjoy this. This is fun. And like I said, I get to talk to all kinds of fantastic people. Hey, send me Shaka, send me your link to your
channel.
Your channel in the private chat. That way I can post it. Yeah, hey,
okay.
Chaka's another great content creator. Make sure y'all go shoot him a sub. Period. Do it now.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, though, dude. You said you've been doing it a year. You're still having fun. It's just all about having fun, man. I love doing this as long as I'm having fun and I meet great people. This is in the community. That's what it's all about.
Yes, yep. Absolutely. Welcome, Wilson. How you doing? Welcome. But yeah, and then just coming across, man, I've come across a lot of great projects and a lot of great devs. And I mean, there's devs that sometimes I talk to on a daily basis, because they're doing great things. They are, just growing. And of course, and then of course they also hop in some of my little DJing stuff. So so it's man, it's great. And it's great to have a lot of different conversations, man. I mean, sometimes my conversations end up in weird spots. I'm serious, man. So, hey, so look, how's 2023, or excuse me, how's 2022 treated you guys?
2022, man.
Yeah.
I'm only about 6 months old on my channel, so 2022 has been a blessing, man.
Nice.
I mean, my very first video, I'll never forget. Waddy came and helped me out because I've never worked StreamYard. I had, everybody in the community was there, and they were just chilling. And I'm making mistakes left and right, and they were still just like, "Hey, you got let's do this. You got this,"
Yeah.
So it's been cool, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What's out you, Waddy, man? How's 2022 treated you?
Man, just like Chaka, I'm about 6 months old too, but can't complain. I mean, I got my butt whooped a couple of times with certain DJ plays, but it's all about learning.
Absolutely.
Like now I know that 2024, 2025, I won't repeat the same mistake as of 2022. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I heard that. Hey, and I tell you what, man. There's too many people that are like, oh man, I ain't never been rugged. I ain't never had this
Yeah,
happen. I ain't never. Oh man, I know what I'm doing. Look, let me tell you something. You don't learn the hard lessons until you've been rugged, until you've had a wallet hit or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's you actually start to retain a lot more knowledge on things when something bad happens. I mean, if you're always in the good, you know what I'm saying, you're just not even really paying. You're like, let me jump in here. But man, that loss hits.
Man, it hits. Yes, it does hit. It hits your stomach. You feel sick.
Yeah.
God, but the only I mean, you got to pull something positive out of it. Me, the way I think, I pull something positive out of everything, and I just take it as a damn learning. I mean, it sucks, but I learned from it, and I try to help others to prevent that. But God, it sucks.
Yes. I mean, but like I say, it's man, you got to have some of those hard lessons. It's good to be like, oh yeah, everything's been good, but man, you don't really take notice to a lot of the little things until you get those hard lessons. You know what I'm saying? I didn't start to really even begin to even look at Etherscan until my first like wallet was emptied. I had to, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that was back before I even I was still throwing in a little bit of monies here and there, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And I mean, this was back when before even Saitama, this was right after the Shiba got big and everything.
Yeah.
And I had a little bit of money in a wallet off of Shiba. And yeah, I connected to a link that said it was their Shiba swap. And yeah, it swapped all my shit right out of my wallet.
They give you a swap, right?
Yeah. So then, I reached out to a few people, and that's when they pointed me, because I didn't even know about Etherscan at that point. You know what I mean? It was like my very first crypto investment was Doge, and I right before it had that real big pump on Robinhood. I threw some money into it, and then like right after that, man, it pumped. It had a nice pump. I made a little bit of change off of it, and I kind of got that bug bit. And what's up, Eddie T? How you doing? Welcome, baby. Hey, Eddie's around everywhere too, man.
Mm-hmm.
But it's when I started getting into the DeFi stuff, you know what I mean? That was when, somebody told me about Uniswap and BSC, and excuse me. Basically, I didn't even touch the BSC side for like almost like 8 months before then. But like I say, I learned about Uniswap and stuff and DeFi. And even then, I really didn't get into looking at some of the more important stuff, like, you know, what is this project action? I was like, nah, pumps. Oh, everybody, they're talking about this. Yeah, to the moon, baby. Yeah, I got me a million. Look, I got me 6 trillion tokens. It's going to hit $1.
Man, I, you know, I'm laughing about it because I had that same mentality, bro.
Yeah.
I thought, like, what was it with Saitama? Oh man, 800 billion when I first purchased it. Now, since I've been in that experience of, you know, getting rug and everything, I sold way too early, man. But before I started selling, before I started like thinking realistically, bro, I was thinking, man, 800 billion coin, $1, and I'm a billionaire, a multi-billionaire.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, reality check, bro. Come on.
I'm telling you, look, at one point I had like 20, I think it was like somewhere around 20 trillion Saitama tokens. And then I sold along the way, because I mean it's when it launched, after launch, man, and it really, it started to take off a little bit. And of course, you know, when one of the first big dips it had is when I was like, I sold off a whole bunch of it, because I was like, oh man, I made a whole bunch of money. I'm gonna dump all this, you know, and then, but I kept somewhere around, I think I kept somewhere around 10 trillion. And then, man, I watched that thing run up around November. And you know, I was like, oh my god, this is awesome, this is amazing and stuff, you know. And you know, after the whole party situation and stuff, you know, and I was still one of those ones that was like, no man, yeah, it's down a little bit now, but it's wow, this is gonna go, you know what I'm saying. And after that was when I transferred my tokens to SATA swap. And that was my first real big gut punch, when I couldn't withdraw my tokens. So there was issues that happened with the swap and everything, and that was my big gut punch. And then I watched it dwindle down. Oh, Chaka, you down there sleeping, baby? Or he froze?
Am I froze? Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you. You stuck in the blockchain, baby.
I'm like, I don't want to hear about Saitama. I'll go sleep. Hey, I'm gonna jump off and I'm gonna jump back on. I'll be right back.
Hey,
all right. But yeah, but you know, my next big lick after Saitama was TARP. I don't know, a lot of people may not have known that, because around that time, that was about when I made my move to the BSC side of stuff. And my first real big hit on that was TARP. It was called Totally a Rug Pull. They've renamed. Yeah, so they've renamed to Advantis. So if you're still holding TARP tokens, I don't know if the window is closed for you to get moved over to or migrate those tokens over, but you really need to reach out to them. And if you're still holding the V1 TARP tokens, it is now Advantis. They've done a rebrand, and their platform is pretty awesome. So but yeah, and then after that, man, it's when I met some people on that was around when, like I say, that was after that, right after that, towards the end of December, because me and my partner, we met in another influencers space, and or their Discord, and we just got to talking and shooting each other plays back and forth. And then next thing you know, he was like, hey, you know, let's start a YouTube channel. And I was like, okay, let's go. Oh, excuse me. He was like, yeah, let's go. So I was like, all right. So like that day, I went out and I bought this computer and all this other stuff, man. And we had our very first stream January 1st of 22, man. So and then from there, man, it's been a nice ride. Like I say, man, I've met a lot of great people, a lot of great projects, come across a lot of great projects, because I've continued to just associate myself with people, just upstanding people, you know what I mean, and some transparent devs, and of course they've pointed me to other transparent devs and stuff like that. So man, this is 2022 has been awesome, and I'm very, very excited for 23, man. I wasn't able to experience the as a content creator, I wasn't able to experience what it's like to be in a down market. And I'm gonna tell you what, boy, this is hey, in some spots, man, it's still cutthroat. So what are your guys' outlook for the crypto market in for 23? I'd like to hear some opinions.
Oh, the outlook for it? I mean, I think I'm here to ride the wave, man. I mean, I believe in crypto in the long run, so I'm taking advantage of whatever I can that I didn't have the opportunity to buy early 2022, and I'm trying to make my bag a little bit more hefty for whenever the bull run comes, and hopefully it's sometime. there's no telling. Hopefully it's sometime. But I want to be ready for it,
Well, there's still a lot. What about you, Waddy? How do you think 2023 might? I mean, we're already starting off at we're not actually starting off at a too bad of a spot, but where do you see us going from here? That's even in the short term.
Well, in the short term, man, this is the thing. We're always gonna have short little relief rally. But my TA, technical analysis, whatever you want to call it, is telling me that we're gonna dump harder than ever before. And I'm gonna tell you why. Do you know what a death cross is?
Yeah.
Okay, which is that 50 and the 200 moving average. Once they cross, if it's going downward, is the death cross. If it's going upward, is the golden cross.
Yeah.
So that's about to happen.
No, matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull up. Let's see what we got going on here. Pull up this. Let's see. Try BTC.
Look up the weekly chart on BTC. Chaka, were you still on my stream when Shiba girlfriend came in?
Shiba girlfriend? No.
Dude, they raided my chat.
Oh, is that a project?
Project, yeah.
Oh no, I haven't even.
I don't got enough information about them just yet, but I was looking at the contract on Token Sniffer, 80 out of 100, not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so if I actually get to speak to them and work out an AMA, then both of y'all let me know and I got y'all.
Cool. Sounds good, man.
Obviously, if everything checks out.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't. What the heck? Oh, what I got going on here?
I might be jumping in and out because I got a brisket. It's about 180 right now. I gotta take it off about 20 something.
Yeah, I do.
I'm
usually take it around like 220.
220. I think I might take it off about 205 because I did it in foil, so it's still gonna cook a little bit. But
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh man, brisket sounds fantastic right now. Let's see. What?
Oh man, check out that coquito, bro, and that palo verde drink.
Good.
That was getting, it's good, but it was really getting to me.
Yeah.
Like the last thing I read in the chat was when you were you said something and then I was like, I could barely read it, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with the chat now. I'm just gonna go.
Here we go. I'll make this big.
What are you looking at?
What the heck? That ain't it. Hold on. Let me well, I'm screwed up here, baby.
I was like, what's on the menu today? What we got?
Here we go. Oh, come on. See, this I guess what I get for having so many screens open. Well, that ain't the one I wanted to put. What the heck?
I mean, if you want, I'll share my screen, bro.
Yeah, if you could, man. Yeah, if you could, I'd really appreciate it.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, wow. Pirate Mike, thank you, baby. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. Hey, Shaka, have you you know about Pirate Mike?
I have not. What how you doing, Pirate Mike? Nice to meet you. But I'd love to hear about the project.
Hey, look. All right, so if you scroll up in the chat in the comments, I posted a link to their Telegram. Definitely check out Pirate Token, man. It's a really great project. He's one of the most transparent devs that I know, and he's awesome guy, and he's a real pirate. Just to let you know.
Really?
Yes, he has a pirate ship. He has a pirate ship with eventually plans to build more. So hey, look.
Hey.
I'm all about pirate ships, baby. No. But no, man. Like I say, as far as things go, man, the project's transparent. He's transparent, and that's one of the biggest benefits that I for anything that I like to get into or even promote. He is, yeah. He's up there in the top of my lists.
Nice, man. So,
but yeah, I appreciate that.
Pirate Token, is that what?
Yeah,
the name it? Nice.
Yeah,
I'll check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mike, hey, you are my first super chat, baby. Oh man!
Congrats!
Yeah, thank you. I just got monetized. What was it? It's been about 2 weeks now.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Yeah, so trying to up my game, man, and trying to just navigate all that, keeping up with analytics and keeping up with this and that, man. It's like it's it is it's a task.
It's a grind.
Yes. And just making sure that you're continuing to put out stuff and stuff like that, man. If I didn't have so much fun doing this, I probably wouldn't do it.
So I'm checking out the website for Pirate Token right now. It's like right up my alley right now because me and my kids have been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves. It's a video game where you play pirates.
Yeah.
And so we've been on that pirate vibe for a minute. So this looks pretty cool.
Nice, man. That's dope. I like to hear that, man. And I'm just. So when I first found out about the project, right, I was like, "Oh man, here we go. Here we go. This is what is this, man? Pirates, I was like, it's cool factor, but what's it got, man? But once I actually got into it, and I actually, I invested into it at launch. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like I was really excited about what he was trying to do, what they were offering and stuff like that. So like I say, it's definitely one to look into, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but in my opinion.
No. I was gonna say I think I heard of him. Not sure if I've been in a space with him,
Yeah.
but on a Twitter space. But I don't think I have done a AMA with him yet.
Yeah. Hey, definitely. Hey, Mike, make sure you reach out to these guys.
Yeah.
Ahoy! Is that what they say? I don't know.
I'm telling you, hey, he does, boy.
Does he do the voice? Does he?
Yes.
He's full on. Okay.
Yes,
Then I
yes.
gotta learn. I gotta learn the lingo. I gotta get that lingo down, man.
Yeah, he actually, you know, like I say, he runs an actual pirate ship, so he does tours.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty neat.
yeah. So, man, what we got here? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I see.
I'm like, hi, Captain.
Man, BTC, man, it's I hope not. I hope not. There's a lot of people that's you know, they are talking about a dump here in the very, very short term. And I've been, you know, and I'm gonna tell you what, you know, hey, anybody can scroll back into a lot of my chats. I've done, you know, as far as my predictions, I've always said, for especially for the past like 6 months, we're probably going to end up seeing a 600, 700 ETH and somewhere around 10 to 11 BTC.
And I totally agree with you. So you see, the reason why I color code the moving average, the red one is the 200, the purple one is the 50 moving average, and the black one is the 20. So it did the first cross, but now as you can see, the 50 and the 200, they're very, very close to crossing. So that's going to be a death cross. If you look at when the first cross happened, which was the 20 and the 50, that big red candle, that was a huge sell-off.
Yeah.
So when the next, right here, see that? Sorry, it was this one actually.
The little candle.
Yeah, big candle. Now, even here you can see when the 20 crossed the 200, you see all sell off, all the way onto over here, sell off. Right here did another sell off. So what I'm expecting is the minute this crosses, boom, a big sell off.
Yeah.
And when it crosses again with the 20, the 200 and the 20, we're gonna see even a bigger sell-off. So, it already crossed back here. My bad. So we're waiting for this one, the 50 and the 200.
Yeah.
And that's gonna lead you to what you said, that most likely we're gonna see $600 ETH and 10K BTC.
Yes. And you know what? I've actually I've been playing around with some, you know, some day trading or whatnot, and I've made a little bit of money off of ETH currently, and BTC is my bigger one that I've been swinging that, and I've made a little bit of money off of it because I'm still expecting it, but now I've pretty much as of yesterday I'm kind of just sitting in stables right now, and I'm waiting for the bigger dips to come for me to basically to cash in on them.
Okay.
Because I'm not good as you know, as far as like all the shorting and stuff. Like, I'm still learning how to do all that stuff. That's why I said, man, this is a very, very if you're not learning all this stuff, you know what I mean, it's very, very hard to navigate the crypto space, man. You have to you have to take in that knowledge. You have to.
I know how to do shorts. I'm not 100% professional, but like I made some money off from shorting.
Yeah.
Now the only problem with shorting is that if you don't know how to read it 100%, man, you could get wrecked.
Yes.
And I myself lost like about $600 to $700 in a month. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna stay out. Because when you would look at Bitcoin, you would think, oh, it's gonna continue dropping, and then somebody out of nowhere pump the chart. I'm like, yeah, this is dangerous.
Yeah, like who what was that one where there was that one wallet that what was it recently? Shit. Was it Terra? No. Not Terra. Because I didn't even buy into it. But or Lily. It was Lily. So there was one big wallet that just went crazy and dumped in a bunch of ETH into it, and then I guess they didn't make as much money as they thought they was going to do, and they ended up selling for a loss. But a lot of people weren't paying attention to that. They saw a big green candle, and of course they chased it, and it was one big wallet that was pumping the chart. And I guess it wasn't as much FOMO pumped into it as what they were expecting, but it got to a point to where people started doing some sell-offs, and they ended up cashing out for a hefty loss. I mean, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like 10 or 15 ETH, but I mean, it wasn't nothing to shake a stick at, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of smaller investors, but some small wallets ended up making a little bit of money off of that one, I'm gonna tell you. And but I love it. I love the excitement. I love the thrill of stuff. But like I say, I've got to a point that I'm really, really, really paying attention to what I'm throwing my money into, whether it's blue chip, what's it? Oh, come on, man. Get out of here. I don't see that. I don't want to see that. Get off of here. How do I delete that? I'll delete it in a minute. But blue chips and certain decentralized projects, like DeFi is a very hard space for a lot of people to navigate, especially if you don't know what you're doing. And I've stopped a lot of my DJing stuff. Because it's getting really, really ridiculous right now, because down market scammers are at play right now, and they are taking advantage of people. And
I feel bad because my oldest son, he's 20, he got into crypto during where you can you bought anything and it's going to pump, and he was making money left and right. Now he stayed into it, and he's like, Dad, I keep buying this, and he's telling me the names of these coins. I'm like, oh my God, and they're not going nowhere. I'm like, oh man, you need to watch Waddy Crypto more, Uncle Waddy. You better tune in.
Oh, it was Jason?
Yeah. He got into crypto right in the middle of everything, and he's just like, what's going on? I was like, oh man, sit down, son. Let's have a father-son chat.
Well, I mean, is he invested in MetaMonkey, Volt?
I mean, both actually, yeah. Nice. MetaMonkey, Volt.
Nice.
And now he's pretty much sticking to like ETH right now. He's ETH and Crow. He's doing his thing. He's so new, so I'm trying to help him. He's getting into NFTs a little bit. I think he needs to learn a little bit more on how, what an NFT can actually do, and really learn it more before he starts aping into a bunch of random I got a bunch of JPEGs in my pocket. Back when I first got him, though, I was like, oh, these look cool. This is about to happen. And then I look back now, and I was like, well, I just got JPEG in my wallet chilling now. But
yeah.
Now, you know what's funny, that I wasn't really into like NFT, but Chaka and TX Tornado, man, they dragged me into that rabbit hole, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still kind of welcome to the stage, Daniel. What's going on,
Daniel?
Oh, I think he stepped away for a second.
Oh.
Day.
You back.
Oh, you stuck in the blockchain, man.
Oh.
Hey,
There he is.
hey, what up, dude?
I hope my I hope my connection's good. How is everybody doing today?
What up, Daniel?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Great, man.
Bro?
Great. Fantastic.
Brother, man. I am nowhere near my normal setup, man, but I wasn't going to miss this opportunity to drop by and say what up to everybody. Happy 1 year anniversary.
Appreciate it.
Man, it just thank you for everything that you've done for me and helped me, and the advice that you've given me lately, and I just appreciate it so much. So definitely wasn't gonna miss this opportunity.
Absolutely.
Hey, Chaka, what's up, man?
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Chilling?
Man, I'm doing a whole hell of a lot better than we was doing last time.
I don't know what you mean, Daniel.
Yo, this motherfucking setup.
Hey, Daniel. Hey, go ahead and put your link in the private chat to your channel, and I'll post it on here. That way, people know to go check you out, shoot you a sub, man.
All right, I will. Once I get to it, I'm on my phone right now. Kind of out here in the great state of Florida, relaxing. So I don't have my computer and stuff set up yet. So
it's all good, man.
Coming at you guys from my cell phone. But man, how is the chat going tonight? Hopefully that thing's jumping for a year.
Yeah, man, a little bit. Hey, I got my first super chat today, man.
Oh shit!
Hey.
That's pretty awesome, man. Pirate Mike hooks it up, man. He's awesome guy.
Man, I hope it was a good one, like a 50 banger.
Oh man, hey, I don't care. Hey, even a dollar, man. I'm just like, I'm juiced. I'm like, oh shit, I get super chat now.
Man, I don't know that feeling, but I can't wait to find out. And I'm gonna kind of probably be like you. I don't care if it's 5 cents, dog. Just send me a super sticker. You don't even gotta type nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm in no rush because I think I might shed a tear. I might have to turn my camera off and be like, hold on. I got $2. God, yeah. I wouldn't know how to take it.
I'm with you, Chaka.
Yeah,
I'm with you, Chaka. I might shed a tear by damn self.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, because we put a lot of effort into this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not just sitting here and talking about stuff, but taking the time to really
do research.
Yeah, get some research, a little bit of research done and stuff like that. And and I mean, I'll tell you what, computer stuff ain't cheap.
and beyond the research and all that, I think what would get me the most is because you built this community and you've gotten to know each and every one in your community, and when they give their hard-earned money just to donate, just to be like, here, thank you, that's where it's at. That's the touching moment right there. That's cool, man.
It's amazing. It is very amazing, man.
Yeah.
Like I say, I get shout outs from a lot of different people that I've never, it's amazing the type of people you come across, and you just through the screen, you know what I'm saying, or through the Telegram or Twitter or whatever, man. I mean, you get it's usually that you get a few people that are just like, man, you're almost like best friend status,
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. A lot of the people that show up every time you're live, or most of the time when you're streaming, they're almost like family, right? Like, they're almost like you look at them like, and when the few times they don't show up, you're like, damn, where's this dude? Or damn, where's this dude? Is he all right? Is he all right? And like, I find myself like, I'll message somebody sometimes like, man, I ain't seen you in like a week in the chat. You good? You know, you good? You need anything? Like, it's crazy how that happens, right?
Yes.
Hey, so I got a question for you guys. Like, and I know this has happened to me because like I said, I'm only about 6 months old, you know, doing my thing, having fun. But the first time that I've ever done a live with another YouTuber that a content creator that I actually watched, I froze a little bit. Like when I heard I was on a channel with Legal, Waddy, and Texas Tornado, and I am used to watching them, just listen to them talk. So I just sat on camera like this. and they're like, you gonna say something? I'm like, oh, I'm on camera.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yo, listen, I tell you the experience that I had, and it's kind of like almost like you're a shaka. Awesome Austin let me come on his channel one day, right, to talk about MetaMonkey. Just out of nowhere, he was like, "I'll shoot you a link," and as he's talking about MetaMonkey, right, I'm sitting there like, damn, I'm on Awesome Austin's channel. I'm on like the A team, right? Mm-hmm. So like for like the first 5 minutes, I didn't know what the fuck to say.
Yeah. I feel you. The first time I was on a stream with Awesome Austin, I just smiled and nodded the whole time, just like I was like, nothing I say is at your caliber of, you know, I'm like down here. I'm still a watcher. I'm still
and then you get off.
Now I was gonna say, I'll be honest, like when I first was on the stream with Austin 1 and 2 times, and then it really clicked to me. I'm like, man, I've been watching this dude for about a year, and I saw it like freaking, I don't know, man, like a dream come true type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And you are actually awesome.
Mm-hmm. And everybody knows, like, on my channel, I'm still learning. Like my whole theme is we're gonna learn together. I remember going on other content creators, Waddy, Daniel, you guys were there, and they were doing a roundtable and asking questions. And then I'm still kind of listening, like, oh man, Daniel and Waddy gave great answers, and they came to me, and I'm all. I said, well, what'd you go do, Waddy?
You know what's crazy about it, right? Is like I'm 3 months old in the YouTube, right? So I get nervous every time I go on somebody else's channel, right? Like that day when I was on Awesome's channel, I was like, I got off and I was like, damn, I hope I didn't make myself just look like a complete idiot. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I'm only 3 months old, so like I get nervous like every time, like when we did that whole year-round roundup on my channel, like I was nervous as hell. I was like, man, I got Waddy coming on, Worldwide Crypto coming on, Crypto Lounge coming on. I got all these people coming on. Like, I don't even know what the hell to say.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But then you get those streams where everything clicks and you're just like, oh man, that was a good one. That was a good one. I feel good, you know. But I ain't gonna lie, like a little behind the scenes alpha. I've done tons of AMAs, and still to this day, my little routine is before that AMA, before I hit that countdown, I'm like, you know, woosah, here we go.
Yeah. Hey, usually I'm like scrambling because I'll sit down and I'll be like, because I don't know, I kind of got a little bit of like ADD a little bit, so I'm like, I'll be listening to some music and I'm doing this, and then the next thing I know, I look down and I got like 5 people in the background, and I ain't even set up my intros. I'm like, oh, I'm like scrambling and stuff like. So it's pretty much, that's why I like man, I just about every time, man, have like I guess I call them my technical difficulties, man, because either I'll screw up on getting the intro started on time, or I'll have the wrong screen pop up, and you know what I mean, it's an adventure. What's up, Tim? How you doing, baby? What's up? Welcome to the building. Oh, snap! Darren from Destination DeFi in the building, baby. What is up? Yo, let's
I can't see the chat, but I seen that yellow sticker. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, look, Darren. Hey, I know you wanted to be the first, but look, Pirate Mike got you, man. Pirate Mike hit me first, man. But hey, man, much appreciated, man. I really appreciate it. It's an awesome feeling, man, to be associated and just with such good people, man. You know, it's awesome.
And I think that's what it's about, right? Like, even with that live stream that we did, I had Crypto World and Crypto Lounge sitting backstage, and I didn't realize they were back there because I hadn't scrolled down far enough. They hit me up and texted me talking about we here. But Darren, you got to double that. If you double that super chat, you'll be the legend.
Yeah. Hey, look, me and Darren, man. So me and Darren, we met about I think, man, it's been about six months ago. This is when we first really was starting to promote links. And look, it's a funny story behind this. So a lot of people that know me know that I'm me and DB has been Crypto DB. We've been really cool for a long time. If you don't know Crypto DB, tell you what, if you're doing the wrong thing, you don't want to know him because you will be exposed. I'm telling you, he is a beast. He is an animal when it comes to, hey, look, if you got something wrong with your wallet and he finds out, I'm telling you, he's like a blockchain expert, man. He will go through and everything he will trace everything back to your very first transaction. And if you got some shady stuff going on, Crypto DB will expose you. And that's how I met him. I met him in a Twitter space right after we started WWC. So him and old guy David, they were speakers and stuff, and I hopped in, I listened and everything. And man, I forget the name of the project, but they were giving this guy the business. They was like, hey, well, what about this? What about this transaction, man? Who are you trying to scam? You know what I'm saying? It was like, I was like, wow, these guys are intense. Let me hop up here. Hi guys. How you doing? You know, I was like, I was scared to talk, man. And you know, and that's how I met DB, man. We just been cool ever since. And then he introduced me to Darren. And man, funny story with that. So, all right. So DB was like, hey, look, I got you a spot with Darren on Darren's channel to do an AMA. And I'm like, oh, cool. You know, this is our first like AMA outside of me. So so we go through our AMA and such like that, and we get off, had a nice conversation, really awesome conversation and stuff, and then we get off and didn't think nothing about it and everything. And the next thing you know, DB messaged me. He's like, hey, did you take care of Darren? I'm like, wait, what? Well, hold on, wait, explain this to me. And he was like, nah, man, hey, it's, you know, got to pitch him something. I was like, oh, well, shit, that ain't no thing, you know. So I went ahead sending, you know, man, I'm like, and I apologize. I said, look, I apologize for the misunderstanding, you know, I thought it was this and that. And then from there, dude, we just cool, you know. Hey, we've co-hosted a lot of different spaces and stuff. I call him the sound effects master because hey, he be pitching them sound effects at the right time, baby. I'm telling, oh, what appreciate you, let's go. Thank you, man. Darren, man, I appreciate you, man. You dude, hey, tell you what, man, Darren has he's introduced me to a lot of great people himself. And like I said, man, I like to network, I like to talk, man, and I'll hop in people's in you know, DMs like I've known them for years. You know, like I hop in like, hey, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? Hey, matter of fact, hey, why don't you come hop on the channel real quick? Let's talk. you know, me and him, man, we've got a really good working relationship going on and stuff, and you know, it's been awesome. Hey, that's my homie, man. Appreciate that to the fullest. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, stuff like that, man. Just he said, hey, yeah, we gonna link up with Mike, boy. I'll tell you.
Hey, so in this year of your YouTube journey, you know, if we can play back a blooper reel, yeah, because of technical difficulties, what have you had, man? I know I've had a couple.
Man, there was one. I started the. Oh, let me go back. Oh man, because you know what, and that's the thing about me too is like I don't do scripts. I don't do any, you know, pre-questions. I don't warn anybody about what I'm going to ask. You know, usually when if I'm asking a technical question, that's because, you know, during the AMA, something comes up and I'm like, hey, well, what about this? You know, and usually, you know, because of the people that I bring on, you know, they're all straight up with it. They're like, hey, you know, either they can't release that information because it pertains to something, a utility that they're going to bring out, or they'll answer it right then and there. And I love that more than anything, you know what I mean? Because like I say, it's all about transparency. It's all about being honest with your communities and with everybody else that's even, you know, taking a look at your project. You know what I'm saying? You got to be honest. So, and most of the time, like I say, they'll fire off right with that question, or they'll be like, look, hey, that's a question that you're not supposed to be asking right now because this information isn't for public knowledge yet, but we will come back on and we will release this information. I'm like, all right, bet, got you. So hey, let's move it on. No. And you know, and like I say, I've had a lot of repeat people, you know, projects come on. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jetstar, they did they made sure to do a follow-up AMA with me. Man, right off the top of my head, man, there's quite a few. I've had Wafer Token, man. Wafer is another awesome project because I really like the fact that they Wafer Social is it's getting renamed to Wafer Social, but it's called Red Wave, and it is a free speech social media platform, and I really like using it, and I wish a lot of more people knew about it. And would use it because I'm telling you what, it's a lot better. It's way better than what you're going to get with Facebook. You know what I'm saying? This is like Facebook without the restrictions. As long as you ain't going overboard, threatening somebody, or you know, or just posting some really, really nasty stuff, or you know, something like that. They don't. But for the most part, it's free speech. You know, it's what it's all about. You're supposed to be able to get on these, you know, get on a social media platform. It's what it's for, and be able to say what's on your mind without getting your content blocked or whatever, because one of the moderators is maybe a left or a right or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? You should be able to have peaceful conversations without you know having to be silenced. So check them out. Red Wave. They are on iOS. They are on Google. You can download the apps, and they are on the web. So it's redwave.com.
I heard about.
I'm actually on Red Wave.
Are you for real, man? You gotta look me up, man. I am bragging righter on there, man. You gotta look me up.
I heard about that platform. I haven't done a lot of research into it, but I've heard that it's a good platform. It's a decent platform. In content creators are pretty good on there too.
Yeah, they are. I just posted the link, but so they do have a go live function where you know you can go live and this and that. But I've actually been talking with Rick as far as trying to get them to link up with StreamYard, so I can send some streams to Red Wave as well. Like I say, man, I really think that what Red Wave is trying to do is, I mean, it's a very, very positive thing. And I wish, you know, like I say, especially if you're in crypto, because it kind of merges the the crypto space. You know what I mean? So with you, as you post, as you interact, you know, and stuff like that, you do earn wafer coin. So and you can click over and you can see your wafer and stuff. And once you get to a certain threshold, you can actually take that, send it to your wallet, and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, the main thing about it, man, is being able to just go in there and speak your mind, and without the, you know, just without the fear of having your stuff taken down or throwing a bunch of ads over it because, you know, somebody got their feelings hurt and they don't want to see it.
Yep.
Oh man, hey, so Daniel, I've already asked the other guys this. So man, what is your outlook for 2023?
As far as crypto goes,
yeah,
I think we're going to be in an accumulation year. It's going to be time to accumulate. It's going to be time to, you know, take little profits here and there as we get these little pumps. But really, it's going to be an accumulation year, right? So
yeah,
I'm going back on my projects, and I'm saying to myself, how many tokens do I want in 2024 when the bull run starts, right? And
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to accumulate. I don't think we're going to see a lot of action in 2023. Much like we didn't see a lot of action in 2022. Uh, do I think we could see a $20,000 Bitcoin in 2023? I think towards the end, that's a realistic possibility. Does that mean we're in a bull run? Well, no, not at all. We're in a pump, right? But I think that's what's going to
yeah,
happen. I think towards the end of 2023, we're going to see this increase in cryptocurrency prices, and then we're going to have a level off going into 2024, where you may see that $20,000 Bitcoin and it levels off, and a lot of people are going to be exiting their positions at that point because they're going to think that that's the best they got. And then in 2024, this thing's just going to take off, and people are going to look back and go, "Oh my God, I wish I wouldn't have exited that position." But
yeah.
I see this as an accumulation year.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of went over my prediction as far as I'm really thinking that like I say, it's going to hit. We're going to hit somewhere around a 600 to 700 ETH, about a 10,000 Bitcoin, and like you said, it's going to be a lot of accumulation. So and you know what? I really think that excuse me, with regulations and the talk of regulations, and even maybe if a few things start to trickle down this year, it'll start to weed out a lot of these just scammers. You know what I'm saying? These scam artists, these people that are taking advantage of others. You know, it's there's, you know, and you know what, a lot of these, there's a lot of devs that are continuously, well, you can't even really call them devs because they do a lot of copy and pasting of contracts just to launch something. And they're just relaunching token after token after token to just continue to pull in a little money here and there. You know, they'll throw in excuse me, they'll throw in maybe $1,000 or $2,000 worth of token, and you know, or just liquidity, and you know, they may get a 2 or 3x and pull, you know what I mean? And they do that over and over and over. I seen one in particular. I won't even speak her name because it's what her and another person are doing, have done to it. It's mind blowing. They at one day I said, "Oh, nom, nom, give me a cookie." How you doing?
Oh my God.
But yeah, they launched 7 different.
That's my wife, Sonia. Chaka,
Hey,
you already know my wife.
how
Daniel,
you
you already
doing?
know my wife.
I'm sorry for the interruption, guys.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. But you know, they launched 7 different projects in one day and rugged all every single one of them. And they did that
Wow.
another day, They did that another day. And then, you know, it got to the point they were like, I guess they got super, super confident, and they went over to the ETH side and was doing the same thing on the ETH side. Because a lot of people are just like, oh, no, all the scams are on BSC. You know, we're safe with ETH. No, you're not. Just realize that just because you are messing around with Ethereum only does not keep you safe from scams and scam artists. So,
if man, it is hard. They get better and better and better. Just as we all get more knowledgeable against scams, the scammers get better and better. I got scammed maybe 3 months ago, maybe.
Yeah.
I won't say no names, but I was in a telegram of a certain NFT project that I was waiting for them to launch. And then it got posted by somebody outside of the project that we're launching now, you know, and I was waiting to get in early, you know, click the link. I clicked the link, boom, wallet was gone. But luckily, luckily I used my my one of my secondary, you know, wallets, you know, something that I just put enough in just to get the NFT, a little bit of gas money, because it was gone. You never know. I mean, it's you got to always look out for your investment, man.
Yes.
A lot of people get caught with that, and I'm not gonna lie, I almost got caught once. So you guys know about Hex and Pulse Chain?
Yes.
Okay, so I joined the Pulse Chain, the Hex again group on Telegram, and you know, I ask a question, when is it going to be released? Next thing you know, like 3 days later, I get a telegram from supposedly the Hexagon group, and they give me a link, the Uniswap and everything. Click here, blah 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 blah. And man, I thank God, because I was using my official wallet, and then I even transferred some money out of the exchange to that wallet, and I was ready to buy. And then I'm like, hold on, why the hell does this say add person to contact? That's when I realized I wasn't the group. But man, I almost clicked that link, and a lot of people is getting caught that way, big time.
See, and I think big money is just waiting for regulation. And I think big money coming in crypto, they're just waiting for this thing to get cleaned up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And that's when you're not going to see any. We're not going to see any big money. We're not going to see any real big institutional investors until there's some sort of regulation into what's going on. People call BS Binance the rug pull capital of the world. You know, Ethereum's not that much better. Just go on live new pairs. Take a look. Take a look at all of the liquidity that's getting drawn out of these Ethereum tokens. You know, it's on average, it's on par with the Binance network now. So it's Chaka said it. You know, these guys are getting smarter. You know, these guys are getting smarter. As we're getting smarter, they're getting smarter. And you know, so but until there's some regulation, you're not going to see a lot of big, huge institutional investors, because they want that security, because perception's reality, right? And the perception of the crypto world is that it's not 100% safe. But in your big altcoins and stable coins and stuff like that, like your big boys, your top 50, top 100, you know, you're pretty safe right there. But that's not the perception out there in the investing world. So I think regulation will clean some of that up. And you know what? I say this all the time. People get mad in crypto and they hate regulation, but it's kind of like you did it to yourself. You know, you can't get mad when you're doing something wrong and somebody comes in and tries to correct your wrong. You can't get mad. You can't get mad because they're correcting you wrong. I mean, you shouldn't have been rug pulling people. You shouldn't have been taking people's money. You shouldn't have been sandbagging greed. You shouldn't have been Voyager, you shouldn't have been. BlackFi, you shouldn't have, rug pulled everybody. Like, what do you expect the government to do? Just allow this to keep going on? Come on, like that doesn't even sound right. Like you can't even get mad at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, man, it's people get mad at basically a lot of people that are really getting mad are the ones that are paying attention to the mainstream media. So the mainstream media, people need to realize that there is an agenda with that, because them news reporters or whatever, they're getting run by the same people who's buying into this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are ran by people with interests in mind, and they run stories based on what's going to benefit them and benefit their pockets. And of course, with the whole FTX deal blowing up, a lot of people that don't want to admit that they got involved with this scamming clown are upset about it. So of course they're going to with the backlash of that, it's going to affect the crypto community. They're going to attack the crypto community. We need more regulations. We need to do this. We need to do that. There's just too many people scamming there. No, you're messing with scammers. That's the problem. You're not doing your research. You are letting people sweet talk you into especially these big wigs, these multimillionaires and billion-dollar corporations and stuff. You got a guy coming in there saying a lot of words like technology and blockchain and infrastructure, you know what I'm saying, and thinking that, this guy must know what he's saying. Here's some money. We're going to make a fortune. And then they're the ones getting taken advantage of. And then, of course, they want to go to the media and go to the public, be like, they're robbing people, and they said, no, you didn't do one of the first rules of crypto, which is do your own research.
Exactly, man. And the guys that think they're so educated that are trying to scam, what makes them different than any one of us? Anybody in the chat, anybody watching, all you gotta do is educate yourself. We all can do it. Educate yourself, protect yourself, and be smarter than what you're trying to invest in. Just try, because it's gonna change, and you're gonna have to keep doing it. But if you try to just at least stay ahead of the game just a little bit, you can call out the BS a little bit easier. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, and when you do your research, right, and you understand what you're investing in, and you're confident in what you're investing in, and you know what you're looking for, and you listen to both sides of a token, right? I always listen to, like, somebody will say something and about a new project or even a project that's been around for a while that I'm thinking about investing in. I always listen to the people that are behind the project, but I also always try to find people that are skeptical of the project as well, right? And I listen to both sides, and that's part of my research, right? Because some of what people are saying that's negative about a project is valid. It may not sway your opinion one way or another about a project, but everything they're saying is not wrong all the time. Now, sometimes they're just completely fudding a project and they're just wrong, right? But sometimes some of that stuff is valid. It may not be enough to make you go away from the project, but at least it's valid and you've done that piece of the research and you've looked into it. And that's what a lot of people don't do. You get some people in these communities and they don't want to hear anything but positivity about what they're investing in. But as far as the mainstream media goes, I'll tell you, they have an agenda. And their agenda is to drop the crypto market as low as they could possibly drop it so that they can buy in. Ding, 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 ding. It's not by accident that Fidelity just trademarked their cryptocurrency trading platform and their NFT trading platform. It's not an accident that JP Morgan's working with Polygon to do transactions with the digital dollar overseas. It's not by accident that all this stuff is going on. Do you really think that people want you buying Polygon right now if they're going to use that, if JP Morgan's going to use that at 75 cents. JP Morgan doesn't want to buy that at 75 cents. They want to buy that at 50 cents or a quarter.
They want to buy that at a nickel.
Yeah. So,
and not only that, like I was talking about INX, the token I was telling you about, Daniel, and I was talking about INX today, and INX it's working with government and banks to create digital currency.
Yeah.
So you're meaning to tell me that these people supposedly hate crypto so much, but yet they're doing everything they can to get involved in crypto?
but with the ISO 2022s coming out, the banks themselves have already acknowledged the fact that the Swift system that they're using right now to transfer money is too
Yeah.
slow, it's too inefficient, and it doesn't work, right? They've already acknowledged that. So with these ISO coins, they're looking to speed it up. How? They're looking to speed it up through blockchain. So you think that, these big banks are buying up this XRP, this XLM, and all this stuff. You think that they really want to buy this stuff at the price that me and you are buying it at? Hell no, man. They want to tank that market and they want to load up as much as they possibly can at the cheapest price. And
Yep.
and that's what they're trying to do. One thing that's interesting though is when JP Morgan did do that whole Polygon thing, they created their own token, right? If you
Yes.
go back and read the paper of when that was done, JP Morgan created their own token to pull that off. It's called
Yeah,
the
it was
JP token,
yeah.
JP token or something like that to send money. So don't be surprised if you start to see Bank of America token, JP Morgan token, and this is how they're transferring their money. So, these are the things where when you look at it and you look back and you go, damn, 2024, 2025, we could be looking at a whole new top 25. If Fidelity creates its own token, they're not going to be in the top 25. Are you nuts? Are you
Man,
nuts?
man. I mean, tell it, man. Tell it. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
Hey, because look. I knew that a lot of these big players was, it was kind of known here and there, that they were slowly sneaking into the markets and stuff like that. But when my biggest indication of things moving a lot faster than a lot of us was expecting was when when Disney announced their partnership with Polygon Studios.
Yes,
When
I agree with you.
When they announced that, I was like, wait, Disney? That's like one of the biggest controlling entities in the world. And not only that, the biggest controlling entity owns them. So, it's like, what? Let me hold on. Let me do some digging into some of these other Fortune 500 companies that are digging their claws into crypto. And just like you said, there's a lot of market manipulation going on. They are trying to tank the market so they can come in and be like, hey, we saved crypto.
Yep.
We boost here. We're boosted because like I say, the United States government already announced that they're in the works of creating their own cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they're taking everything. All the people that somebody, if you got like, your little bit of savings into crypto, or you just investing a little bit here and there, they're shaking all of them guys out. They're shaking out, people that can't afford for ETH to drop to half of where it's at. You know what I'm saying? They're shaking out all these people because a lot of uninformed. There's a lot of uninformed investors in the market right now because they just haven't taken the time to do the research or even learn about what they're investing into. It's people like us that are like looking at and seeing the signs that are like, oh man, this is happening. Oh man, that company that company.
Yeah.
We're seeing the signs, which for me, I'm buying I'm buying down. I'm buying all the way down. I'm DCAing ETH all the way down, BNB all the way down, Polygon all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Because once it finds its bottom and these saviors come in to to save the market, to pump money into it, because once it starts pumping, this is probably going to be the biggest pump the crypto market has ever seen. And I truly believe that.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, I'm sorry, but my alarm's going off for my brisket. I gotta go check it.
Oh, hey, go ahead, man.
I'll jump back on if I could. Dragon Rider,
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Waddy
Thank
Daniel.
you, man.
Always
Appreciate
a pleasure
it.
to be on the same stream as you guys.
Chaka, go check that brisket, baby. Don't burn that brisket.
I gotta check that brisket, fellas. All right, later.
All right.
Hey, but yeah.
What's up, Queen? How you doing? Welcome. Eddie T in the building. What's up? Shaman's still here. Hey, nice to see you, Shaman, man. He's great person.
Eddie T and Shaman, them my boys right there, man. Eddie T is a legend. I call him a legend.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it, but Eddie is literally always there.
Listen, if there's one person that you can count on, Eddie and Tim Shea. If Tim Shea's if he likes your stream, you can count on Eddie and Tim. They will be there on time, early, and ready to go. But I gotta tell you, like a prime example of that market manipulation, right? Algorand. Everybody knows that Algorand was developed by MIT.
Yep.
And everybody knows that Algorand is working with the government to create the digital dollar, right?
Yeah.
Is it by accident that the token Algorand is down to 17 cents right now? Or is that straight up market manipulation? Or is that straight up people saying, Algorand's part of the ISO 2022s? We know that the creators are from MIT. We know that they're working with the government to create the New York dollar. I mean, to create the digital dollar. We got to tank this price so we can load up on this later. Is that an accident? Am I crazy?
And Algo is one of the ones I've been loading up on, just by the way. So, not financial advice, but like, hey,
no, yeah,
he just everybody watching. They just gave you that's some information that you need to look into. Put it like that.
And here's some more information. I haven't done this yet, and I've been kind of loading up on a little bit of Algo too, especially as it dips. I'm not telling you what to do, but I've been buying some at these teens prices. Do you know you can stake it on a Coinbase wallet and it's auto staked?
Yes.
I still have to move mine over to the Coinbase wallet, but it's auto staked, and I hate staking. I'm not a staker. I hate staking. I like to have access to my stuff when I want it and how I want it. Right? I got burned with Crow like that.
Yeah.
But auto staking, I'm all about that.
Yes. Hey, speaking of Crow, I made a bunch of money off Crow because I bought in at 3 cents and rode that bad boy all the way to the top, baby. Woo!
I sold all my Crow when it was at like 15 cents and bought Quant, and now I'm buying back in at 5 cents, and I'm just stacking it away in a long-term wallet and won't even look at it until the bull run happens, because I'm gonna ride that baby to the top.
That's right. Oh man. There's a whole bunch of them that I've got that I'm steadily, like now, because a lot of those, like I say, I sold off at the top, and even with Crow, like I didn't throw everything into one of those staking cards. I think I did enough to get the Ruby card, but that's about it. And fortunately, I did not stick around for the rest of it to stick around to tank. You know what I mean? I definitely took my profits on that one.
Yeah. I ended up taking half of my Crow and putting it into Quant, right? And then I was waiting for the other half to come out, and it tanked. But even when my other half came out of staking, I still sold it off and put it in Quant, and ended up making all my money back that I lost, which was a good move. But when Crow tanked out of 5 cents, I didn't own Eddie, and now I'm like, oh no. And actually, I won't be surprised if it pulls back to 3 cents, And if it does, I'm even loading up more, right?
Yeah.
And not even looking at it until the bull run happens. So,
and see, I mean, that it's one of those that you gotta, you have to sit back and look at one of those, at something like that for a long-term investment. Like I say, it's pretty much a lot of your big popular tokens, they experience that real big pump going into this year, or excuse me, last year, which is 2022 on into March, when the entire market was just like surging, and lots of money was poured in, and that was one of the best times for everyone to really just take their profits and basically just and take a step back as the tumble ensued.
I'll tell you, I'm not telling anybody what to buy, but I'll tell you another one that I'm investing in after I did some research and looked into it. Alliance Block.
I have not heard of that one.
Alliance Block. They're part of that ISO 2022s, and they actually came up with a KYC, utilizing NFTs, and where you own your own data, and they're also utilizing the NFTs like a data container. So for large data sets, you can put them in an NFT, and you can actually sell that NFT if you want. But here's the kicker to this: if somebody hacks your NFT, you have to allow or disallow the use of your NFTs.
Yeah.
And if somebody, let's say, hacked it, you can mint a new NFT with that data transferred over, and then burn the one that was hacked.
Nice.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. Nice.
So they're talking about rolling this out for video games as well. Like, let's say you have video games and stuff like that. You can utilize the NFT data container and store your information in there. And that's just one module of 7 that they have of how they're integrating into the new ISO 2022s. That's just one of the 7 modules, right? That's just the KYC module. So it's I call it quant. Well, Tim Shea quoted it quant's cousin, right? So if you miss quant, you might want to look at Alliance Block.
Just real quick. Thank you, Chaka. Boy. Hey, he said that brisket's on point too. Yeah. Hey, my mouth is watering thinking about it.
Chaka came through with a super chat. But hey, look, thank you. I'm gonna get on out of here. I got some things I got to take care of. But listen,
appreciate you stopping in, man.
No, Worldwide Crypto, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate Waddy. I appreciate what both of you guys have done for me in my 3 short months of being on YouTube, and my 3 short months being here, man. Congratulations on your first year. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished. Congratulations on being monetized. Congratulations on all the milestones that you hit. The fact that you're connected with some decent, solid projects and decent, solid communities, man. Congratulations, man. And the way that you two welcomed me into the MetaMonkey AI team, man, I appreciate that. I'll never forget that, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing, man. But today's your day. Congratulations for the year. Think about everything that you messed up, and think about everything that you did good, and just kick back and laugh about it, man.
Oh yeah,
you've been here for a year, brother. You've been here for a year. All right.
Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, man, I wish. Hey, we're done with the sound effect.
All right, fellas, Daniel, man. Have a great night.
It. All right, take care, Daniel. Have a good one.
All right, fellas. Have a great night. We'll do a team stream together here pretty soon, and we'll just kick back and kick it for 2023. We'll bring it in the right way, man. Man, enjoy the night, man. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man.
All right, everybody have a great night. I'll see you.
All right. Man, oh man, you got me all in the feels. Boy, that's why what I'm talking about, man. You know, it's just, man, when you get around good people, man, and just stay true to yourself and just continue just to associate yourself with good peoples, man. I'll tell you what, boy, it's awesome, man. Yeah, damn, checker. El Toro in the building. What it move, baby? Oh man, Pocket Cows in the building, baby. Hey, look, hey, Waddy, have you checked out the cows yet?
No, I actually think I've seen them on Twitter Spaces, but I haven't. Yeah.
Pocket Cows, man. He's got a great ecosystem built around his NFT set. It's I'm telling you, hey, when when regulations and such are that when they come to fruition or whatever, what I'm saying, they have set themselves up to be compliant. They will be around for a very long time. And dude, I'm telling you what, one of the biggest kickers is the way that he's set this up, is that if anything was to happen to the team, the project will continue to function on its own.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Now, yeah, okay. So they were in a space with Coffin the Dip.
Yeah. Hey, look, Pocket Cows are everywhere. When that herd moves, I'll tell you what, they will invade your space.
Nice. I saw in total, we'll talk, man. I think, am I following you? Let me see. Because my channel is based on both crypto and NFTs. So,
yeah,
and if it's something legit, man, that's what I'm all about. Because I'm tired of getting rugged myself. I'm tired of my people getting rugged. So
let me see. I'm gonna post a link real quick, because I don't think I would say post this link, but I don't think you can. Let me copy and paste this. So this is the link for oh shit. Oh no, hold on. Let me delete that. God damn it. Why did it show up? Excuse me. Oh, why did it show up like that? And I can't delete it. Why can't I delete it? Oh, why did it only selected it only has selected a section of it. So, all right. So copy and anti-rug, baby. Yeah. There you go. All right. So I got so there's the link, pocketcows.farm. Definitely give cows a check, because hey, El Toro, man, and the team. Oh, awesome stuff, man. And look, hey, I don't know if anybody else. I see. I think there's been 2 dragon cows that's been minted, and I am the owner of one. I think El Toro tried to scoop it up off of me, but yeah, get my dragon, baby. Daniel, what's up, man? I appreciate that, man. With this, hey, thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Man, this is awesome, man. This is a great feeling, man. I think this is actually my first stream since being officially, my official monetization. So
really?
Yeah. So this is I finally got everything set up. I had to go through every single video and change the intro music and this and that. It was I didn't realize that I couldn't use a lot of the music I was using, and I had copyright strikes. So I got my boy. Hey, look, let me tell you. So I got my dude, Big Chris. So Big Chris, my new intro, the one that I just played today. He's that's one of his tracks off of his album Body of Work. He is an amazing artist. I really like his sound. He's got he's got an old school flow to him. He's got a couple newer style stuff, but that album, I'm tell you what, man, I can pretty much do my little workout or whatever, and just let that album play. Usually, depending on my mood, sometimes I'm into like some rock stuff. I'm like, I got angry lifts and shit. You know what I'm saying? And but when I'm just vibing and I'm just chilling, and I'm just doing a little walk, a little brisk walk. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my albums I definitely listen to. I got in my description, I got his Spotify link and his YouTube music link where you can go check out his music. He's a fantastic artist, and I really like the work that he does. So that's why I made sure. I was like, look, hey, I got copyright striked. I need some music, man. Would you be okay with me using your music? He was like, yeah, no problem. I'm like, bet, got it. So hey, this is fantastic stuff, man. That's what I'm saying, man. When you get to know good people, man, it's what? El Toro!
They're showering it, bro. Oh, shit.
Hey, El Toro, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. It's fantastic, awesome, man. It's amazing. Oh man, it's amazing, man. I'm really feeling the love today, man. This is I tell you what, man, this is this YouTube thing has been a serious grind. I mean, well,
it is, man. Like, look, bro. At times, I just see it this way. A lot of people think that creating content is just easy as 1, 2, 3. They don't know, you gotta go through the research. You gotta look for the thumbnail, how you want to create the flyer, the graphic, make it look attractable so people will actually click on your stuff. Got to make sure you deliver the right information. Man, it's a lot of work, but you know what? Just like you, man, honestly, I enjoy it. Like,
yes.
When I started my channel, I started, you kind of said 4 or 5 reasons. Leah, go blow your nose in the bathroom, baby. That was my daughter.
Yeah.
Kind of stuffy nose.
Hey, all right.
Yeah. So I was saying, I'm like, all right, so this is what I could do. This is what I can do. This is what I should be doing. And one of the major reasons, man, I've been scammed. And I've been scammed badly. I did a multi-level company one time thinking it was something legit. Yeah. I got scammed there. Rug pool. So when I started my channel, man, I wanted to help people not make the same mistake I made. But sometimes it's tough because, let's say, for example, let's talk about the whole AMA part, right? Majority of the AMA, and when we say non-financial advice, do your own research, we really mean non-financial advice and do your own research. Just because we brought somebody on our channel, it doesn't mean that you have to go spend without doing your research. So some people don't get that. And they go on a spending spree, and then next thing you know, oh, it's Water's fault. It's Dragon Rider's fault.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Uh-oh. Are we still going? Hello? I rug, baby. That is a first. That is a first. Wow.
I got rug.
I got
rug. How? I got rug. Yeah, I don't know where, man. It just said connection error. please restart your browser. I'm like, what did I do? But hey, man.
I don't know, man. Hey, the next thing I know, I was like, because you disappeared, and I was like, wait, hello? And then it screen
I know, like that.
It blipped, and I was
ending.
like, oh.
Nah, it happens, bro. But yeah, I mean, it's tough, man. You know, it's not as easy as it look. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to look at Awesome Austin and Crypto Rulers and My Crypto Journey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
And I used to look at them and I was like, man, this is easy. I could go on a stream and just talk about crypto. I do it anyways, you know, whenever my friends are around. But when you actually get your hands on, like experience, do you realize this is a hard working job just like any other?
Yeah. I explained that a lot to a lot of people, that this is literally like working another full-time job. You know, you got to, and this is not my only job. You know what I'm saying? I have a full-time job. I'm I'm an elevator mechanic. So, you know, doing that and doing this, I mean, it's a lot, you know. And then at the same time, you got to navigate, you know, spending time with your family and this and that. But you know, if you spend a couple days outside of the crypto space, you miss a lot. And trying to navigate all of that, man, especially with a family, man, it can be very tough, you know. But fortunately, like I say, my wife has been, she's, you know, it's been some arguments now, I ain't gonna lie, you know, but for the most part, she's been very understanding and stuff, with what I'm trying to build and what I'm trying to accomplish with this, because you know, this is something that I really do enjoy. And like I say, with that, you know, it's staying in the loop, talking to people, constantly talking to people, you know. Like I said, when my very first time on screen, I was like, I think I was half drunk, because it was like it was like I say, it was a New Year's, you know, it was New Year's, and we was like, oh yeah, hey, we're, you know, and I think I had some drinks, and it was pretty fun. But my first, I think the next one after that was the first sober stream. And it was like, yeah, it's kind of awkward, you know, this, oh yeah, you know, I don't know what to do with my hands, you know. And then it slowly matured after that, you know, after I continued to talk to people, and you know, especially like the Twitter spaces. I'm gonna tell you what, hopping up and talking in a Twitter space was a little bit more terrifying for me than actually getting up here and doing the YouTube.
Really?
And yes, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I was very intimidated, because you know, you get up there and you're just starting out, you're still learning and stuff, and you're getting up there talking with people that are very knowledgeable. So you know, you don't want to get up there and be like, oh, what does blockchain mean, or something, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, in some spaces, they, you know, you get harassed. You look at this noob, get out of here, clown. You know, go do some research. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other spaces where, you know, you can ask the simplest question and they will answer it as many times as they need to. You know, people continuously come up throughout the whole thing and sometimes ask the same question, and you know, they'll take the time to explain that stuff. And I've been fortunate enough to follow certain individuals and different groups around to a lot of their different spaces and stuff, because you know, they also interact with a lot of good people and very knowledgeable people that are willing to continuously just, you know, take the time to give the information, because you know, that's what it's about. You know, we have to, as you know, entrants, you know, I call us the entrance of, you know, of the crypto space, because, you know, not just, you know, us, I mean, any content creator, you know, when someone gets the idea to invest in crypto, I mean, it's probably one of the first places they go to. They click on YouTube and they type in a search, and the very first one that comes up is probably, it may be me, it may be you, it may be somebody else, but that's going to give them their first impression of crypto. That's going to give them their first impression of the token, the project, whatever the subject matter is. That's going to give them that first impression. And most of the time, without doing any more research on their own, they take that as gold and just run with that, even if it's misinformation. And then of course later on, they if it is misinformation, they tend to figure it out eventually. But we serve, especially right now, we serve as content creators, we have a very important role to play because of how early the crypto market is, how early crypto is in general, period. And with the popularity in the news, in the government, in everything, we are the ones that people are going to be looking to get their information for crypto, because eventually they will be forced into, just like with the internet, people were forced to pretty much use the internet. You know what I'm saying? It was created, when it was created, it was really not a thing. And then businesses took it on to make their lives easier. And of course they had to teach their they had to learn it. They had to teach their employees to use it. They had to, then of course that knowledge got taken home to the families, and the families ended up using it. And the rest of the younger generation really grew up with it, and that's kind of the same thing that I see that's happening with crypto. It was an idea. It came to fruition, and slowly but surely, because it took years for the internet to come around. A lot of people don't know that it took years for mass adoption of the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I see the same thing happening with crypto. As it's slowly but surely, there will be, over time. And I think, like I say, it's happening a little bit faster because of the big fallout with a lot of these top exchanges. It's going to happen a little bit quicker than we originally thought, but it's coming. It's coming whether people like it or not. Whether you like to DeFi or stay in DeFi or whatever. No. I just it's coming whether you like it or not. So the best thing you can do is get informed and educate yourself on what it is.
And I think that's the problem with a lot of people, that they really don't want to educate themselves. Sometimes they just, like, for example, I remember once upon a time I was talking to my aunt and my sister about crypto. My sister goes and tells me, "Oh, that's probably a scam. Why would I invest in it?" Mind you, Bitcoin was at 3K, bro. 3K. So when it hit the 67,000 around there, I took a screenshot and I was like, wow, look at this scam, how far it went. She wanted to kill herself, bro. But hey, it happened, and talking to my aunt about it too. She was like, oh no, I'm good with the original fiat, whatever. I'm like, yeah, see, that's the problem right there. That's why I always said, man, God willing first. And I always said it, I always think outside the box. So I feel like if there's anybody in my family that has a chance of actually becoming the first wealthy person in this family, is actually me.
Yeah.
That's it. My wife is just kind of starting to, Queen Perseverance, she said hi earlier. She's just kind of starting to understand it a little bit and stuff like that. But before that, it was a pain in the rear to try to tell her, babe, look into crypto. But yeah, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So my original story is, a bunch of my friends wanted to basically get us all together, put in like $1,000 into Bitcoin. Okay. And this is when Bitcoin was under like $12.
Wow.
And and I was like, I'm not buying fake money. What? I'm not doing that. What are you talking about? I'm gonna go on vacation, man. Yeah, y'all go do that. Go do your thing. And they every once in a while I'll get a phone call. Hey man, how you living? I mean, we bull BS around and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's one of those constant reminders of, hey, I really could have had that shot at being like just my kids would be, set for life. You know what I'm saying? But I really got interested in it, back in Doge, and I see this as my opportunity to not miss that boat again. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I mean, you have plenty of options now because back then it was only Bitcoin. Like for example, you want to hear my story? My mom had a home attendant, and she came one day and she's, oh, says you're very smart. Like I once upon a time I used to build computer. I know how to build computer. I'll tell you how to take it apart, put it back together, and I always been into technology stuff. But
yeah,
that one day she came and approached me, oh, says you're so smart. I want you to take a look at this. My friends are buying it. It's called Bitcoin. So I'm doing some research, and man, if you don't really know how to do research, they got a way to trick you. And the first thing I see is Bitcoin is a scam.
yeah.
So I told that lady, I found out everything she wanted to know. I remember that's when I did my first Coinbase account. Bitcoin was about $400, $600. And when she told me about it, I was like, nah, don't do it. She wanted to do like a mining machine type of thing. And I told her not to do it. It's a scam. Bro, right now she must be blessing me back and forth. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I just thought it was fake. Like I really thought it was fake. And on 2018, 2019, yeah, 2018, everybody was like, oh man, do you hear about Bitcoin went to $20,000? I hold my head like this, bro. Wow. But as lesson learned probably wasn't meant for me at that time.
Yeah.
But this time I'm gonna make sure I do things differently. So that's all we can do.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's all those learning lessons along the way that really help us to navigate. And especially with man, with this down market, a lot of people don't realize millionaires are made in the down market, baby. That's what
Yup.
I'm saying. Hey, when the market's at its top, it's very far and few in between that you're going to take, $1,000 and turn it to 100,000. you
Yup.
know I mean, yeah, you'll get a pump here and there, but what you want is kind of where we're at right now, or even below where we're at right now, which that's where I think we're headed, is you want to buy the bottom, ride the wave to the top. Stop chasing these green candles on these scams and pump and dumps and turd coins. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
This is one of the best time to invest into like good blue chips. And if you are in DeFi, like businesses, not just projects, ones that are operating as businesses, this is the best time to really look for a great business or few great businesses if you can afford it, and basically ride their wave to the top. Because if they're doing all the right things, if they are doing what's needed to be done for growth, if they are preparing for whatever regulations is coming, if they are being compliant, if they are doing all the necessary things that they need to do to not just survive in this bear market, but that are the ones that are thriving in this bear market. Those are the ones that you want to be like, look, let me take a look at this, you know what I'm saying? Because if they're doing this in a bear market, woo!
I wonder what they're gonna be like in a bull market, right?
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling people, But some people, they're hard-headed, man, and all right, so I've been looking into the INX project and do your research on it, bro. And I feel like that has a lot of potential, but there's a way to make money twice. I'm gonna tell you why. One, you could purchase the INX token, which is the cryptocurrency, and two, you could purchase the stock. So if you have a TD, Ameritrade account, you purchase the INXD stock, it's about 14 or 15 cents. So they're working with regulations, they're the first SEC approved token. So they already passed all the hard part, which is the regulatory part and being approved by SEC, because the token is a security.
Yeah.
Now they're getting licensed for a lot of states, every freaking state except me, New York. Long story short, man, look into that. Look into what they're doing. Look at the partnership that they're doing, and you're gonna see that if that stock just goes half the price Coinbase goes, we're good to go, man. Just half the price. Buying it at 14, 15 cents, holding on until it gets to maybe $30, $40 or whatever, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
But hey, we are on here for 2 hours. I would love to continue talking with you. I got a few things to take care of, and then I gotta show my wife some love before I end up in the couch.
I heard that, man. Hey, thank you for for sliding through and hanging out with me and stuff like that. Thank you to the missus for her patience. Because like I said, hey, it's very awesome, man. You're a great person to know, and like I say, for everyone in the chats, just scroll up. His link to his YouTube is up there. Make sure you go shoot him a sub, because he's very knowledgeable, very good person. Hey, you just sat here and listen to him for, what I'm saying. So make sure y'all go shoot him a sub. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. We all supposed to support each other and to help each other grow. And I'm definitely all about it, especially when they're good people, man. So like I say, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Nah, and I really appreciate you. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate the fact that you even recognize and try to help others too, man. So for that, God is gonna bless you. And I mean, happy 1 year anniversary, man.
Thank you.
Like I told you in the chat, success is waiting for you. And as long as you continue being who you are, man, it's gonna happen 1,000%.
I appreciate that, man. Very, very much.
All right. Well, take care, Dragon. Everyone in the chat, have a good night.
All right.
God bless everyone. Bye.
See ya. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Look, hey, man, I'm very, very appreciative of everyone that I know and come across, have conversations with. Everyone in not just WWC community, but in all communities. Because if you don't know, I get around to a lot of different communities, especially Discord, Telegram. I'm in a ton of Telegram chats. and for the most part, I've always been welcomed with open arms, except for when Miss Fan almost kicked me from Meta Monkey. No, I'm just playing. That's a running joke. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and explain that for everybody. So I hopped into Meta Monkey's Telegram. This was before launch, and I was like, hey, hey, I'm here. I'm not, basically I was trying to introduce myself as not a scammer, because if you know Telegram, people just hop in out of nowhere and just like, hey, marketing sir. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying not to go that route, and immediately going to hey, I'm the I'm here for links. I was wanting to see if y'all want to get listed, this and that and everything. And Miss Fan was about to kick me out, and Twiz saved me. So big shout out to Twiz. Because and I hung around and stuff like that, and then eventually TX Crypto, he Tornado dude, hey, he's another great one. Make sure y'all go shoot him a sub. He's doing some great work down in Florida with cleanup and stuff like that. So but yeah, he's like, hey, would you like to come be on the MetaMonkey team? And I was like, what? And then I hopped in, I seen Miss Fan, and I was like, you kicked me now. You almost kicked me, but it's kind of a little running joke, but it's very exciting stuff. With one thing that I did want to, just throw out there for, as part of, some knowledge, if you don't already know, make sure you protect yourself when you are navigating this crypto space. I don't care if you're on ETH, Polygon, whatever. Make sure you protect your wallets. You have to protect your wallet. You protect your assets. You are protecting your investments. You are protecting your hard-earned money when you are investing. Make sure you do some research on these projects you are investing in. Don't just take somebody's word for it. Don't just take my word for it. I'll come up here and talk about a project and such, and and it's not I only can give the information that I get, excuse me, and that's a lot of case with a lot of different creators is, they can only give you the information. Now, there's some that are, doing the wrong thing and leading people down the wrong path for whatever purpose. But for the most part, in my experience, that we can only give the information that we have. And sometimes that information is not always accurate. Whether, it's, a dev, or, we got the information from, their marketing person, or we got the information from whoever their public, whatever is, or, a mod in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We may not always have the correct information. And it's just one of those things that comes with the territory, especially when you're trying to get news out. You're trying to as a content creator, if everybody's talking about the same thing, it's kind of hard to get someone to recognize the content that you're bringing out. And it's just one of those things that you're trying to hurry up and get that information out. You want to be like, oh, they just said this, let me go make a video about it. Oh, they just released this, let me go make a video about it, because you kind of want to get those clicks, and stuff like that before everybody else wears it out. I mean, it's just, it's part of the game. It's part, it is what it is, and that's why, when I say, a lot of us content creators are, this is hard work, but protect yourself, protect your wallets. Make sure you diversify. Don't just sink all of your money into one project or business or whatever we want to call it. Make sure you diversify, because something can happen to that, to that business. Something may happen to it, just like we've seen with FTX. you know, with you know, some what was that other one, Voyager. You know, I still have right now, you know, and I'm pretty open about it. I still have ApeCoin stuck in Voyager, and basically, you know, once they announced that their bankruptcy and locked transactions, I can't touch it. So I had to watch it go really high, and I had to watch it go really low, and there was nothing I could really do about it because, you know, like anyone says, you know, it's not your keys, not your crypto. You know, when you have money on centralized exchanges or even decentralized exchanges, when the money is not in your wallet, you don't own it. It's just like a bank. When you take your paycheck and you go deposit it, that technically that money is no longer yours. That piece of paper is no longer yours. Nothing, those digital numbers are no longer yours, you know. And you know, these these exchanges, banks, they take your money, your funds, and they leverage against it with, you know, investments because they are making money on your money. Yeah, it may become to a big surprise to some people, but yes, that's exactly what happens. So your, you know, your money, those numbers, when you go and to the ATM and just balance check, or you looking at your phone and do a balance check, all it is numbers until it's actually in your wallet. So with crypto, or just like with crypto, if it's not in your wallet, if you don't hold the keys, so you know your seed phrase, your key phrase, you know, if you're not holding that, if you don't have access to that, to where you have control and custody of your tokens, you don't own it. And so basically these exchanges can do what they want. They can pause trading, they can stop trading, they can, you know, they go bankrupt and your money's stuck, and whatever the case may be, you no longer have access to those funds. And that's exactly the case that happened. So, you know, for the most part, I have my majority of my investments in different wallets. And see, I don't only diversify, you know, my tokens, I diversify my wallets. I have multiple wallets. I only hold a certain threshold in a particular wallet, and basically, I turn it into a I would say like a cold storage. So I have a different device that's not on the internet. That's not that you don't have internet. I don't have internet access on it. It's no phone service, no tablet service. I don't have any service on this particular device, but I have one wallet on that device. So if that device is ever compromised, if that wallet is ever compromised, guess what? They're not getting the whole shebang. You know, you don't want everyone to, you know, you don't want to keep all your stuff in one spot, because I did that once. I had one wallet and it got compromised. And, you know, luckily that was when I first started out with crypto. And, you know, I lost a few $100. If I was to lose everything I have now, I would scream. Not gonna lie, I would scream. So, you know, it's one of those things, you know, don't just diversify your tokens. Don't just diversify what you're investing into, diversify your wallets. Don't keep everything in one spot. I know it's a pain in the butt to go through all that and, you know, write down your keys. Don't take screenshots. Make sure you write them down, laminate it, put it up in the safe, fireproof safe, whatever you got to do. Don't take pictures and save it on your phone, because guess what? If your phone's ever compromised, there you go. Your wallet's compromised, and then therefore, bam, you know, they stole all your funds. So I have right now, wow. Yeah. So right now I'm working on my 21st wallet on a different device. Yes, my 21st. And yeah, that's how I'm keeping my investments safe. That's how I'm keeping my money safe. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, it would suck. It would suck. Let's see. Was it Eddie T? Yes. Smash that like and sub button. I would really appreciate it. It's the 1 year WWC, baby. Woo! But yeah, yes, I learned in crypto you have to have multiple wallets. Yes, you have to have multiple wallets. It's a pain in the butt, but would you rather spend 10-15 minutes of your time to open a new wallet, send your tokens there, something that's going to be a long-term investment more than likely, and send it there and basically set it and forget it, because a lot of my investments are pretty much set it and forget it stuff. Like ETH, I've got wallets with just BNB in it, just Polygon in it, just different things, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of different, I have a lot of different investments in a lot of different areas, because I've been fortunate enough to hang around a lot of knowledgeable people that's been putting me up on game with certain things and buying into certain stuff and everything like that. So I've got money in a lot of different places, and I want to keep all my stuff safe. And I have one wallet for DGen plays. Yes, I do DGen stuff. Oh my God, Worldwide Crypto, Dragon Rider does DGen plays. Yes, I do DGen plays. Because like I say, you DB, what's up, baby? Hey, you want the link, man? You want the link? Come on up. What is up, DB, man? Hey, I already told the story about how I met DB, man. Hey, DB's my homie, man. He's great dude, great person to know. You know what I'm saying? Just don't get on his bad side. That's all I got to say. Don't do something illegal and he know and let him know about it. Don't scam somebody in crypto and let him find out about it, because I tell you what, it's not gonna look good. He's in the blockchain. But yes, like I said, man, I've got multiple wallets, multiple devices. It's one of the best way. Basically, you can take a spare phone and turn it into a cold storage, pretty much. Like say some of them are, some of your wallets, they aren't as secure as others. If you only got a 12-word seed phrase, you know what I'm saying. I've got others with more than that. My ledgers, yes, I have more than that. You know what I'm saying? Because my ledgers is where I like to keep more monies. Because I'm telling you, look, when the next bull run comes, I'm trying to do this instead of sitting here watching charts and trying to buy random garbage. You know what I'm saying? I'm setting myself up to be pretty much ride the wave up. This is one of the best times to accumulate, and that's what I'm doing. But yes, protect yourself. Don't click on random links. Not Links crypto app. You can click on that all you want, but links that these random people be sending you in these different chats and such like that, if it's not from an official source, don't click on it. Period. Don't click on it, because if you've never been a part of a launch or been in a chat during when a launch is about to happen, you will be very, very shocked as to how many people will pop in with, especially if it's one of those that they're trying to do like a stealth launch where they don't release the contract address until launch is actually happen. And somebody will pop in with their name as a random address. And there are people that will quickly, because you're in launch, you're part of the launch, you want to be the first one, you want to be one of the first buys, and somebody will not be patient, and they will copy and paste that random name and hop it in there, and guess what? You just lost all your monies. because you interacted with that contract, with that gave them access to empty your wallet. Don't click on random links. Wait for, if you're in launches, I know it's frustrating. I know it's the anxiety is up, but wait for them to tell you what the address is. Now, there's different ways to finding out, what the address is. And I'm not going to go through all that because a lot of people don't, it's just one of those things. I don't want to give you some information and you go do some stuff and you do it wrong and you look up the wrong stuff and you just lost your monies. So there are other ways to navigate that, but links. You didn't hear that from me. Yes. That's all right. So I will give that, since this is the 1 year, I will give that. Oh yeah. Oh yes, Eddie T. Don't give away your seed phrase, dummy. Yes, don't give away your seed phrase. Nobody needs your seed phrase. Nobody. Unless you're importing your wallet to something, specific. Like if you're creating a new wallet, say you smash your phone and you need to import that wallet into a new device, that's the only reason why one of the only reasons why you should need your seed phrase. Nobody, no customer service, nobody needs your seed phrase. Period. Private key. Nobody needs it. Write that stuff down, laminate it, put it in a fireproof safe. That's the only advice I can give for that. Don't connect your wallets to random sites. You don't need to connect your wallet unless you're actively going to make a trade. So if you click on the link and it immediately asks you to connect a wallet, well, depending on what site you go to, I guess, take a pause. Don't just immediately take a pause. Make sure, check the web address. Check the, go and check, one of the socials of this project you're about to buy into. Go check that stuff. Don't immediately connect your wallet to everything, because that's an easy way for them to empty your wallet. And I firmly believe unless you're about to actually make a purchase, you shouldn't have to connect your wallet to anything. And that's where links comes in. So you copy and paste your wallet address into links and it will populate all your information. Well, not all of your information, but it will important information, and it will populate all your tokens associated with that wallet. That way you can go in, you want to see the value of your tokens. Guess what? You pop open your links and, it'll show you the value of your token on BSC, ETH, and Novation, and soon to be VoltiChange. But yes, you don't need to connect your wallet for anything. Just to view what your value of your tokens. You shouldn't have to do that. And it's not necessary. So that's one perk of links. I will tell you. All right, so here I'm getting ready to give away some secrets. Because like I say, what I was saying about finding out different contract addresses for say if you bought into a pre-sale or something like that, they don't want to give away the contract address until they announce it at launch or whatever the case may be. So if you bought into a pre-sale, when they airdrop you those tokens, links will detect that. It will say new token detected with this wallet. When it does that, you just you click on it to save, and it will populate in your portfolio, and you can click on it and get the contract address. So then you can be prepared when you go to Uniswap or I don't know why I am spacing out right now. Hold on. That is weird. That is weird. I don't know why I'm like spacing out on that. When you pancake swap. I don't know. I'm having a brain fart. I'm excited. I'm excited right now because it's 1 year, baby, WWC. But no. So then basically you can take that contract address, you can go ahead and input it into Pancake Swap, or you can put it into Uniswap, and be prepared for when they say, hey, you can buy. But look, I'm gonna tell you this. Be careful with that. Don't take that as set in stone and gold. And I'm gonna tell you why. So what a lot of projects are starting to do right now, because the whole bot thing on launches, a lot of project devs have had a lot of different problems with these people's snipers, and these bot attacks and stuff like that on launches. So what they will do is they will enable the contract, and for a certain period of time it will activate. Do not buy until they tell you to, and that's one of the main important reasons of do your own research is why that is very, very crucial. Excuse me. I was a part of a launch here recently. Okay. Also, make sure all sites you connect your wallet to a secure site with a lock on it. Yes, HTTPS, all that's make sure it's secured with a lock, because if it's not, don't connect to it. Period. But I was a part of a launch recently. I had some pre-sale tokens, and a lot of people were, everybody's excited. Launch is finally here. Yeah, I got my tokens. Yeah, let me go ahead and get ready, and soon as Pancake Swap, soon as that button lights up, I'm buying, or soon as Uniswap lights up, I'm buying. Bam. And what ended up happening was they enabled it for purchase, so they can basically blacklist these snipers and these bots. And a lot of people got caught up in that because they did not do no research when the dev said, hey, do not buy. We are going to enable buys so we can catch these snipers. So do not buy until we say it's safe to buy. And guess what? There's a lot of people that didn't listen, and there's a lot of people that got their wallets blacklisted. So when launch actually happened, they couldn't sell. They couldn't sell. Like I say, it goes back to do some research on what you're buying into. Pay attention to what you're buying into, especially when launches come around. You hang out in the chats, because the devs, especially if they're honest dev, they will tell you, hey, this is exactly what we're doing. But there's still a lot of times where they're launching and they're like, hey, we're launched now, we're live, and as soon as that button lights up, you can buy. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, just be careful what you're doing. The crypto space is an ever evolving animal. And scammers are getting smarter, devs are getting smarter, investors are getting smarter. So people are learning better ways to navigate through a lot of different things. And especially these scammers are learning a lot of ways to navigate through these protection protocols. These, the devs is as smart as they think they are. Guess what? Somebody somewhere has already launched a contract that may or may not be similar to yours, and some scammer has already figured out a way to navigate through those defenses. So as an investor, you have to protect yourself. As a dev, you have to protect your investors. It goes foot in foot, hand in hand. Everybody's got to protect themselves all the way around. And that's where education comes into play, because even devs have to keep up on current technology. We as people investing, because we're basically investing into tech, and us as individuals investing into tech, we need to pay attention to what we're investing in. Devs need to pay attention to what they're doing, how they're launching stuff, because a little bit of FUD can really it can really hurt. It can really hurt a project. It can really hurt individuals. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if it's not meant, it could really hurt. And as good intentions as you may have, it's already there. That stain is there, and all you can do is kind of try to clean it up. So everybody needs to protect themselves. And like I said, just do your research. I know I'm going into preaching, and this is just, it's one of those things. It's supposed to be very, very exciting, but I'm just, I just hate that people are continuously, even in today's world, today, people are getting scammed. Somebody somewhere is getting scammed, and it sucks. And it sucks that, as many people as there are trying to help prevent these actions, there's so many more that's happening. We don't have enough people to protect everybody in the space, because we have lots and lots and lots of investors continuously coming in curious about this monster called crypto and how people are making money off of it. There's not enough people. So, if you have, any knowledge, reach out to people. If you're in a Telegram and somebody's asking a question and the dev's not around, if you can answer that question, help them out, help out our buddies, help out our partners, because, right here is one of those things that we got to help each other. We crypto, I really believe the space is going to grow significantly this year. 2023 is going to be a big year for growth, and with a lot of different projects, with a lot of different businesses, with the space in general, it's going to be a big year of growth. And yeah, we're still going to do some tumbles and a little bit of pumps here and there, and it's going to be down, but for the most part, there's going to be a lot of action in 2023. I really believe that. And with that, we are, everybody right now, I don't care if you just hopped into crypto this today, you know what I'm saying? You are going to be a big help in the future when it comes to more people getting involved in the crypto, because you're going to have knowledge that they don't have, and they are going to be looking to you. They're going to be like, oh, you know about crypto, man. I'm thinking about getting into that. What do you think? Educate yourselves on crypto, on the crypto space. Educate yourself on NFTs. I'm to the point to where I am really trying to educate myself on NFTs. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, with that, you really have to, you are going to be the ones that people are looking to. Educate yourself on what you are doing, so you can give the next person some good information. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different options nowadays. From when I got into it. Oh man. Oh, hold on. Matt, what's up, man? What is up, bro? Man, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Matt is an awesome individual. He is a great individual in the space. We've had many, many conversations. I am a big fan of Matt. Hey, it's good to have you back in the crypto space, baby. Let's go. Yes. Woo. It's awesome, man. Hey, man, I love you too, man. You a big homie, man. And I'll tell you what, man, Matt, man, in the beginnings of WWC, man, Matt was one of the guys that was putting us out there. Like, I was like, what? This guy's helping us out. What? He mentioned us in a tweet. Oh, man. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yes, Eddie. Yes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. When you associate with good people, especially in the crypto space, man, you're going to get put up on different types of games and stuff like that. But back to what I was saying, you know, these new people going forward, they're going to be looking to if you are in crypto today, somebody somewhere is going to walk up to you and be like, man, I saw you or I overheard you talking about crypto. Is that what's going on with that? You know what I mean? Because I still have arguments with people today that are saying that, oh, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a scam. Oh man. That guy at the FXT, FTX, that Sam, that Binkman guy, you know, he just scammed all these people because crypto's a scam. No, you're talking about a small group of individuals and you're talking about one company. Because like I say, you know, when I tell people that there's more crypto out there than Bitcoin and Ethereum, I get that's the look I get. Whoa, what are you talking about? How many cryptos are there? Thousands, tens of thousands. There's a lot. I don't have exact numbers, but it's a freaking lot. And people don't realize that. People that don't realize that. They say Bitcoin, Ethereum, and that's what they hear in the media, and that's all they pay attention to. And the media has them scared shitless of getting into crypto because in the media, they always want to portray and always want to put out there the negative. There are a lot of great and legit businesses operating in the crypto space. And, you know, there's a lot of them with real world utilities that are going to be used in the future. They will be used in the future. I'm telling you. Hey, look into the days of just these people with community-based tokens. Oh, we're community-based. We got a strong community. We're going to go to the moon. Them days are over with. Sorry to tell you, them days are over with. Or they're beginning to be over with. They're halfway over with. I'm hoping that they're most of the way over with because I'm tired of seeing it. People that don't know are, continuously hearing or, going back to the days of, oh, well, Shiba this and Shiba that and Shiba pumped without no this and that and Saitama pumped without no this and that and this and that. Look, them days are gone. They're leaving. They're out the door. It's all about businesses that can actually offer you something now. Businesses that are doing things that can be applicable to real world businesses. Because, I mean, and there's a lot from, look, what's going on, Matt? Look. That's what I'm talking about. Taser, that's a tugging bourbon, baby. Look, hey, you ain't seen my collection lately. I got quite a bit now. My bar has grown and I have to expand. So I am now looking for more shelving and stuff to put in here in my my man cave or family cave, I should call it, because me and my wife come down here. We play pool all the time and stuff. So but yes, I have quite a bit of bourbon. I have quite a bit of whiskey because I'm also getting into whiskeys and some nice whiskeys, some very, very fine tasting stuff. And but yes, definitely you have to come grab a. Hey, we have to share a glass, man, and toast to life, man, because hey, you're an awesome individual, and I'm very, very happy to know you. Hey, it's very appreciated, man. It's very appreciated. They all say that to you, see you make some money. Yes. Look. Let me tell you something. So I had a guy. He's like, oh well, and look, mind you, I showed him my DGen wallet, right? Because I keep my DGen wallet on my mobile. If something happens to it, whatever, I'll make a new DGen wallet, whatever the case may be. But I showed him my DGen wallet. He's like, oh, you're not making, there's no way you could be making money and stuff like that, this and that. And I'm like, and I told him, one play I made where, you know, it was, you know, I told him about a couple of my big plays where I invested a little bit of money and I got a lot back. But you know, I showed it to him and he was like, "That's not real." Yes, it is. You see that dollar? That's a dollar sign. That's not a cryptocurrency icon. You know, that's not a you know, a random logo. That is a dollar sign in front of those numbers. And all I have to do, he's like, "Well, you can't take that." I said, "Yeah, honestly, I can." And I actually went through the process. I took some BNB. I took like a BNB. I took one BNB and I sent it to crypto.com and transferred it to ETH. And I had because my bank, one of my banks doesn't interact with crypto.com. So I sent that ETH to my Coinbase and deposited it in my bank account. And I showed him the deposit. He was like, how do I get into this? He went from, man, it's a scam. That's all I see in the news is it's a scam. It's fake money. You'll never be able to cash it out. You'll never be able to get it in your bank account. He went from that to how do I get into this and start buying some crypto? My first words to him was, all right, you want to get into crypto? You need to you basically you need to do a little bit of research, because that's part of my requirement. If you want me to take some time to help you invest, you need to tell me what a blockchain is. You need to tell me the difference between a layer 1 and layer 2. You need to tell me certain stuff, like, what is staking? What's the difference between APR and APY? You know what I'm saying? Doing that instead of holding people's hands, doing that, it forces them to learn a little bit. And the ones that are serious, they will actually take the time to do it. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I've taken a lot of time on hours, a couple days at a time, hours of explaining to people how to set up wallets, how to how to set up Coinbase and crypto.com and what is PancakeSwap and Uniswap. And I spent a lot of time with this, right? 9 out of 10 times they don't listen. And they come back to me and they're like, a month later, and they're like, "Hey, I want to get into crypto. Can you?" I said, "Man, I spent like a couple of days of showing you a lot of different stuff and you stopped responding after, a little while." He's like, well, I want to, I was like, you know what? Here's what I tell people nowadays. You get the first 15 minutes free. Okay. Because if you tell me you want to invest in crypto, I'm like, okay. You want to invest in the crypto? I give you a list of keywords. Then you come back to me like, okay, I did a little bit of research on it. I know what a blockchain is, blah, blah, blah. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. You get the first 15 minutes free. After that, I charge $100 an hour. That's when I get the really serious people that'll be like, you know what? But most of the time, what I don't say is I don't actually charge that. I just say that to see who's actually really interested in learning some stuff. Because here's the thing, the knowledge I have, I took a lot of time to learn. I took a lot of time and energy, arguments with the wife, all that stuff. I took a lot of time out of my time to learn how to make me some money. And for me to teach somebody that, it's taking even more time out of my time. And if I'm going to waste my time, it's not worth it to me. So the ones that are really, really interested in learning some stuff and to actually, that's learning some stuff, I'll show you, but you got to show me that you want it. Because nobody showed me. I learned along the way. And then I got to asking questions. What is this? What is that? What is this? I had to do a lot of different research on my own. And then I started hopping into, spaces, talking to devs and such. And that's when I started to get a little bit of help. Needed help because, it's like I said, crypto space is an animal. So I got a lot of different help eventually I got a lot of help from just other people that was willing to talk to me and willing to teach me some things. But by that time I jumped in the pool and I'm at the bottom of the pool trying to float my way up. Was it look how many scams, fraud, and criminal activity happening in the real world, banking, government, businesses, and anything. Sure, it was a bad look for crypto, but people should be more. Yes, because here's what they didn't cover. They people want to keep talking about FTX and Voyager and that exchange and this exchange getting ready to file for bankruptcy and this and that. When the recession happened, there was a lot of banks that went under. And some of these other banks that was actually thriving bought these other banks and are now bigger banks. They don't tell you that. They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that a bank has failed. They don't want you to know that this owner or this $1 million owner of this bank has failed and needed a buyout. There was a lot of buyouts. A lot of banks got bought up. Same thing happened in the crypto world. Same things. It's a lot of the same things happening. And these governments they don't believe for a second that they're doing this. Oh, we're watching and we will figure out what we're going to do about it. No. They've got their hands in the cookie jar. Best believe. And the blockchain does not lie. It's all public knowledge, man. Do some research. Yes. What is this? Yes. You should be worried about where their money is because a lot of these yes. Hey, appreciate it, Matt, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yep, we all take a lot of L's. So I tell people if you survive a year in crypto, then we can talk. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, because especially a lot of people that came in at the highs, at the highs of 2022. A lot of people right now that was bought in the highs are no longer investors in crypto. I'm gonna tell you that because they chased the green, which I got lucky. I got in the year before. I got in 2021 and it was at a low pretty much. And that was when the market was starting its rise. So I was pretty fortunate because I probably tell you if I had got in last January, 2022, if I had got in 2022 and basically I saw everything just tank and all my investments tanked, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. Not gonna lie. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be another one of those people that was like, no, this is a scam. See, it's a scam. No, it's not a scam. It's just you got to learn to stop investing into scams. Stop investing into scams. Stop chasing new live pairs on DEX tools. I mean, unless you know the project that is launching or whatever case may be, you're part of it, whatever, stop chasing live new pairs because you will quickly get wrecked. And the bit of money that you invest will be gone. And then you're going to be mad. And then you're going to be like, oh, well, crypto's a scam. Is it though? Or do you need to change your investment strategy? A lot of people don't want to admit that. A lot of people don't want to admit that they screwed up, bought into a scam. They clicked on a link and they got scammed. And it's like, oh no, crypto's a scam. What did you do wrong? Nobody forced you to hit that buy button. Nobody forced you to click on that link. You did that without the knowledge of what you was doing. End of story. You clicked on it. You pressed that buy button. You bought it, or it's random token appeared in your wallet. You don't know where it came from, and you're like, "Oh my God, it's worth $1 million." Oh, what? Let me go sell this. You hit that sell button. Guess what? You wrecked yourself. You emptied your wallet yourself. You might as well say, you might as well just toss your shit in the trash can. It's your fault. People are quick to not take responsibility for their losses. And I'm gonna tell you, all my losses were because of me. I might, there's a couple I might sit there and say, well, no, at the end of the day, all my losses were me. The time I got all the rug pulls I bought into chasing new live pairs on Dex Tools. I wrecked myself. All the just seeing an influencer saying, oh, he's got 20,000 subs. He must know what he's talking about. Let me buy into this coin. He's talking about is just launching, or he or she or whatever. And I go and buy into it. And then next thing you know, they dump their entire bag and dump the chart. That's my fault. I got wrecked because I didn't do my research. And sometimes, hey, I'm gonna tell you, sometimes the influencer may have just been paid to shill. I've been there. I've been paid to shill. You know what I'm saying? But I try my best. Now the difference is I try my best to do so with a little integrity. And I do some research on the project before I shill. Like, I didn't just say, oh, MetaMonkey reached out to me. And I don't know nothing about it, but guess what? It's going to moon. You are misleading investors. Oh, Volt reached out to me. Or I reached out. No, well, actually, I reached out to Volt. I reached out to Volt. Oh, I don't know nothing about it, but guess what? It's going to moon. You are misleading investors. And I'm gonna tell you what, content creators better watch out in the future when you're doing this type of stuff. When you get into the realm of guaranteeing profits, just look at what's happening with the case with XRP. Now, XRP, the difference is with Ripple, it's a big difference with what they had going on. But the main reason that they are in the water that they're in is because they were messing with the banking industry and they were going to interrupt their flow. There's always a method, but that's for another conversation. But influencers, will get paid. Try to do a little bit of research. I don't even consider myself an influencer. I don't, not at all. I don't. I like to, like I say, I do this for fun. I get on here and I like to talk. Pretty much, I can and I like to give out information. And it, if someone listens to me for 5 minutes and it prevents them from getting scammed, then I've accomplished a mission. And that was the mission that WWC was started and founded on, was to help people not get scammed. Because we all got scammed. Me and Spencer, we both, and we both pitched each other some plays. We was like, yeah, man, this is get ready to launch. It's awesome. And next thing you know, it's like, oh shit. Oh, that 5 BNB, I can't sell that. But hey, you know what? There's another one coming up. Oh, we made 10 BNB off of that one. Okay, great. Fantastic. So, and For some of y'all that don't know, there's been times where I've thrown quite a bit of money at some different stuff, and I've made some money and I've lost some money, but my wins have greatly outweighed my losses. But it's one of those things when let's see, I'll tell. All right, so I'll tell this story. So there was this project that came out, and this is when B&B was sitting around north of $500, and I invested 50 B&B into this launch. Yes, you heard that right, 50 B&B when it was around $500, and I threw my money at it, and long way around it, I lost 10 B&B off of that play. Because it didn't pan out, but luckily I was able to recover the 40. So it was a little bit more than 40, but yeah, I was able to recover that because luckily it was just a failed, just a bad launch, and people it ended up, bots happened and people got wrecked. So, but luckily I was able to pull out majority. So when I and I mean that's another thing too, people over, just like these banks, just like these exchanges, people over leverage themselves. I've heard of a lot of people invest, taking out credit card loans and taking loans because they heard that this project or this person or influencer or whatever you want to call it, this person has talking about this launch is getting ready to come up, and people max out credit cards or this and that and take loans against stuff, and they end up getting wrecked. And it sucks. It sucks to hear about those stories. But at the same time, it's like, everybody's telling you to do some research on what you're investing into. Everybody is saying, don't invest more than you're willing to lose. We're not just parakeeting that and saying just to just for the health, because it ain't making me no healthier. It's making me a little bit more money because that's what I do. I don't invest more than I'm willing to lose. So, with that, don't over leverage yourself, because you will be in the same position as these exchanges recently and some banks, the government, all that jazz. Don't over leverage yourself. Don't go out there and spend and take out a loan for $5,000 and you can't cover that $5,000. If you can't cover that $100, if you're going to miss a meal to invest $20 into a project, don't do it. I don't even care if I was to launch a project right now, if I was to launch a token and I'm like, you know what, I'm putting my heart and soul into this, I'm gonna try to make this the best thing possible and this and that, I will be the first to tell you, do not buy my token, or do not buy if you can't afford it. Investors come. I mean, if people are going to invest in the project, because a lot of devs, they like to get desperate. I don't like that. If I can sense your desperation, that you are greatly depending on my $100 to grow your project, I'm not investing. Period. Now, I mean, if there's enough hype around it, guess what? You just became a degen in my mind, and I will buy and I will dump as soon as I get profits. It's the name of the game. We in crypto to make money. Period. I'm here to make money. You know what I'm saying? But there's different ways I go about making money. If it's a project launching that they already have things set in place, they already have stuff developed, they are already doing this or doing that, or and not begging for money, not begging people to invest, I will take a real hard look at it, and more likely I'll probably invest into it. And but like I say, if I see the desperation in this dev, and they're like, yeah, in maybe 6 months time, we will have this developed, but we're going to launch, we're going to build this strong community, and we're just going to launch, and this is just going to be awesome. We're going to moon because we have a strong community. Guess what? You became a DJ in my mind. You've become a DJ play for me, and I will immediately take my profits. I don't fall into that, because there was once a time where when as a noob where I fell into that cult community BS, where people were pretty much forcing you to be scared to sell or take a profit. People were chasing your wallets, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's foolishness. That's ridiculous. And I'm ashamed that it's stuff like that still takes place. It's ridiculous. People are allowed, it's their money. They should be allowed to take profits whenever they want. They should be allowed to sell whenever they want, and they are. And the fact that people get berated over taking a little bit of profit, or even if the project isn't going the way that they decide, they're like, oh, you know what? I'm going to cut my losses. I'm going to sell, and I'm going to leave this community. And people are attacked. It's ridiculous. I'm going to be the first. Like I said, I used to fall into that. I was scared to take profits because people were hounding people. They were chasing wallet. Oh, I don't want my wallet, known out there. And, I don't want my, whatever, now I don't care. Because I mean, it's just one of those things. People know the projects that I am long term on. People know the projects that if you're in my my Telegram, I will tell you, hey, this is a DJ play. I'm aping in. I'm going to take my profit. I am. And people may like it, people may not like it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm being transparent. I'm being honest. You gonna fault me for telling you I'm gonna take a profit? You should be in crypto. Take your emotions out of it. You will have a better time in the crypto space if you take your emotions out of these plays, out of investing. Investing is not for the emotionally weak, especially in crypto. It's still kind of like the wild west. And if you are one that can be manipulated into holding on and being somebody's exit liquidity, and when I mean exit liquidity, basically somebody already bought in before you threw some money in, you got them into profit, and they dumped their bag, and guess what? It's lower. The depending on how much they was holding, they are, your investment is lower than what you bought into. And you know what? Usually what happens, especially on a big, if you see a big red candle, guess what? It's a domino effect, because everybody else that bought in earlier than you is looking to cash out their profit. And guess what? You became exit liquidity for somebody else. And I'm tell you what, if I tell you, hey, yeah, you know what? I kind of looked at this and stuff, but I'm not really familiar with it. But guess what? Because I still do DJing stuff, and I will post DJing plays in my Telegram group. And I'll tell you, hey, this is this is a risk. Well, any project that I even mention is a risk, period. Any investment's a risk, period. But I will tell you that, hey, I think this is a DGen. If you get in, you better get out before me. Being honest. I don't care. I'm in this to make money. I'm in this to set my retirement up. I'm in this to set the retirement up for my wife. I'm in this to set the retirement up for my kids, to leave my kids some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully eventually I'm in it to leave some for my grandkids and beyond after I'm gone. when I'm gone, I'd like my family who's continuing to have something. So if I tell you, hey, guess what? I'm getting ready to take some profits. Guess what? I'm going to take some profits. I'm not going to even announce. I'm not going to announce because I'm in the launch just like you. Why am I going to? I'm going to take some time. Like, oh, hey, by the way, let me let everybody know that I'm getting ready to sell. And I turn around and that red candle's there, and my profits are gone. No, this is if it's a DGen play, guess what? Take your profits when you can, because if I don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. Period. So get out of that mentality of, oh, I got to hold on for dear life, and potentially lose the little bit that you throw into it. You know what I'm saying? It's in this year. So in this year alone, that I have oh, let me see. I got a message. Okay, that's all good. But in this year of being Dragon Rider and being hosting this wonderful channel I call WWC, Worldwide Crypto, in this year's time, I have learned a lot, and I've met a lot of honest people. I've met a lot of dishonest people. I like to network, and I don't throw names out. I don't throw, I'm not going to throw nobody under the bus, nothing, because when they're doing dirt, eventually it gets caught by some people, especially if it comes across DB's desk. I'm gonna tell you what. If you're doing wrong, you don't want that file to slide across DB's desk, because I'm gonna tell you what, it will be known. It will be known, because there are a lot of people out there, especially right now. There are a lot of people out there that are, they are looking for these scammers, these rug pullers, these, whatever you want to call them. They are looking for them, and they are actively trying to expose them, because this crap needs to stop. So with that, like I say, I've learned a lot. I've had a great time. Like I say, there's ups and downs. There are ups and downs to this. Like I say, you come across different projects. You win some, you lose some. It's been pretty exciting for me, but that's because I'm in. This is my second year into crypto. Now going into my third year into crypto. My very first year I was in the newbie stage. I was in the emotional stage. I was in that stage of, they said I can't, this $600 just turned into $100,000, but I can't take any profits because, or I can't cash that out because I don't want to ruin the project. I don't want to get chased out, called out. No, screw that. Dragon Rider don't do that no more, baby. I take my profits, but you know what? And so I'm saying I take my profits. I invest differently into different projects. I take my profits differently into different projects. DGen stuff. DGen is DGen. It is what it is. Whatever. But in projects that I'm long on, in projects that maybe I bought in the pre-sale, and I'm very, very bullish on it. I will take what's called responsible profits. That word, that phrase gets thrown around. That phrase gets thrown around quite a bit, and it's misused quite a bit. I've been seeing it very, very misused lately, where people are saying take responsible profits while they are dumping their bags. So when I say I'm taking responsible profits, when something launches, I'm not going to dump my entire bag when I'm in profits. Like, I will, depending on what it is, and depending on how fast and how big my profits are on it, I will take either a little bit at a time. I'll take a little bit as it's going up because, you know, like I say, when a project launches, you should immediately see, you'll see a pump, you'll see a dump, you'll see another pump, and you'll probably see another dump, and it'll level. It usually levels off, and then it'll grow from there. That's a healthy thing. A lot of, you know, and a lot of people that've never been in launches, they don't understand that. So you get your pump, dump, and you might see that pump and dump grow, and then you'll see a big dump because everybody's taking profits, especially the ones that kept catching the bottom. They'll have that big dump, but then it should level off as people, you know, continue to buy in and stuff like that. You should see some healthy growth, and of course you're still going to see buys and sells, but you should still see some healthy growth. You know what I'm saying? And that's good indicators of, you know, you've invested into a project that the devs are actually building stuff, that they already have some stuff out. You know, and you know, it's a lot of different factors that go along into it, and it's a lot of different, you know, factors for me personally when I'm investing and when I'm taking profits. So it's all situational. It all depends on the project. It depends on the dev. It depends on if they already got utilities out, or if they're still waiting to develop a utility. They're like, oh yeah, we have these great utilities, but once we launch, then we can find somebody to build it for us. Nah, man, you just became a degen in my book, and especially if I make some good profits, I'm taking it. Period. And I might dump my whole bag. But like I say, if a project's got a lot going for it, in my opinion, you know, if I think it's got something going for it, it's got potential, I'll buy into the pre-sale. I will, you know, take a little bit of profits. What I always try to do is, as I'm taking my profits, usually I stop when I hit my initial investment. So if I invested 1 ETH, I will take enough profits to cover my 1 ETH plus gas fees. And especially that was the case when gas fees was like $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $800 to process your transaction. You know what I'm saying? Now, so it's not so much. You'll still catch like a $30, you know, whatever. But I always make sure that I take enough to cover my initial investment and my gas fees. That way, I don't have anything out of pocket to risk. I've got my initial investment back plus my gas fees, so I'm square. So I let my profits do what it do. Some profits go crazy, they go, and then I'll take some more profits along the way. Some of them it'll drop below launch price, it'll grow, you know, whatever. A lot of different things happen, but at the end of the day, I don't have any emotions tied to it because it's all profits. I don't have anything out of my pocket going into this, and if I'm being 100 honest, everything I have right now in crypto has all been from profits. I paid myself back from my initial investments when I first started in crypto. Of course, I was throwing money into it. But about 6 months in, I had pulled enough investments to cover all my buys out of pocket. So it's been 2 years now, heading into 3 years. 6 months in, I paid myself back out of pocket, and I've been buying, selling, giving away, because I mean, there's been, you know, if you've ever been into the links chat, I mean, there's been times where I'll give away 100, 2, 3, you know, 400, depending on how I feel for the day. You know what I'm saying? There's been times where I've given away a lot of money, you know, or in a Twitter space, I'll be like, oh yeah, hey, guess what? You know, oh, y'all doing a giveaway? Hey, add $100 onto that from WWC and links. We'll give away $100, you know, whatever the case may be. Because at the end of the day, right now, I am not out of pocket with my investment, period. If everything was to go to zero right now, I'm not out of pocket. It would suck. It would be heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie. It would be heartbreaking if everything was to go to zero. But I've set myself up enough, and I've acquired enough knowledge I've acquired enough associates that I talk to on a daily basis that, you know, we pitch each other, you know, this and that, or I may reach out and ask somebody, hey, you know what, I want to learn a little bit more about how to read charts. I'm kind of confused about what this means. I reach out to people. I'm not afraid to ask some questions, because guess what? Every question that I get answered, and every little bit of information that becomes clear to my understanding makes me a better investor, and makes me that much more able to reach my goals, which is to be well off, and my kids and grandkids and so forth, so forth, to be well off enough. And, you know, that's my goal. That's how I work things. And so I am not afraid to ask a question. There's been a couple of times there's, like Bleaves. I reached out to Bleaves, and I mean, in social media terms, like, I'm really a nobody. I don't have thousands upon thousands of subs. I don't have thousands upon thousands of followers. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? I'm not preaching, or I don't, my content isn't for the masses. My content is for people that want to learn some stuff, and people that want to look towards potential investments rather than pump and dumps. Now, if you want, if you want DJing stuff, go to my Telegram, because I will pitch some DJing stuff in there every once in a while, and it's up to you. You know what I mean? But as far as the content that I make, I create, I'm all about honesty and transparency and education. So I want to put out knowledge, and I want to put out, like pocket cows, you know what I'm saying? Businesses that are doing the right things in the crypto space. You know what I'm saying? Like MetaMonkey's building towards a lot of stuff. Links. I'm COO of Links. And, because our mission is to, that's part of our mission. That's part of the mission of WWC. That's part of the mission of Links, is transparency and equal opportunity and all that jazz. We want to be a positive force in the space. Volt is doing a lot of positive stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't hop in the chat asking who Voltoshi is and asking him to dox, because you will get ran out of there. But other than that, if you have questions about the project, if you have questions about the utilities, people will answer you. Just don't. I'm just being honest. Don't go in there acting a fool, asking stupid questions, because they will. The Volt Army does not play. Don't go in there acting silly. If you go in there with some head on your, with your head on your shoulders, and actually asking some legitimate questions, there are plenty of people in there that will answer them. And there's many a times where Voltoshi will hop in and will answer some questions himself. Pablo's always in there. He will answer questions. Power will answer your questions. Just don't go in there. Don't go in there acting silly, because you will get ran out. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, what is up, Crypto Lounge, boy? Thank you, man. Hey, appreciate it. Hey, make sure. Hey, he's another one. It's another one. Make sure y'all go shoot him a sub. Right. Hey, matter of fact, you get to 1,000 yet? Oh, let me look. Let's see. I don't know if you said if you saw that. Let me see. Because yes, that is awesome. Hey, man, hey, he is another great content creator. Hey, he's got 1,000. Give him some more. If you watching this, if you are going to be watching this, share this out to your family and friends. Everybody that's been up here, everybody that's commented, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go shoot some subs and follows on Twitter, whatever the case may be. Shoot all that stuff out, because I like I say, I associate myself with honest people, or I try to. my best. I try to associate myself with honest people, transparent people, and people that are looking to give out knowledge rather than promote scams and turd coins and the like. And Crypto Lounge, I'm telling you, he is very knowledgeable. Make sure you go and shoot him a sub. Period. Because I said so. Do it now. Nah. But no, definitely go shoot him a sub. He's a great content creator. He's growing because he continues to produce some great content. And you know, I'm another person that is very happy to know and to be able to communicate with him because man, it's I'm telling you, the ones that are doing now, the ones now that are being the way we are, whereas you know we tell it like it is. You know, we are talking about projects that are doing the right thing, and if they're not doing the right thing, guess what? We talk about them too. Seriously, we ain't afraid. You ain't afraid as long as you know, as long as we're putting out the right information. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say, because you know what? It's not FUD if it's true. Think about that. It's not FUD if it's true. Now, if you just going around here just talking shit about, you know, this project or that dev or whatever, just because you don't like them, or, you know, oh, you heard this from this person, but you didn't verify it. Yeah, that's FUD. But if you have verified information, it's in the blockchain, it can be proven, which there's been a lot of different ones that it's there. There's been, you know, there's been other, you know, on other streams and through other DMs that I've shared some stuff that I've had negative things to say about. And but like I say, my stuff comes with proof in the pudding. It isn't FUD if it's true. It's a big difference. Don't let people scare you from talking bad about a project when they're doing the wrong thing. Don't let them. I'm serious. Don't let them. As if you're, now, like I say, if something is true, hey, more power to you. More power to you. But like I say, even then, like I say, there are, you know, with us content creators, we have to be careful with what we're saying and how we're saying it. But if it's true, if you're doing the wrong thing and if it's true, you will be eaten alive. Because I'm telling you, I know people that, and I'm telling you, I definitely know some people, even if it comes to a point to where like I am in a position to where I can't necessarily give details. I may be like, this and that, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in that type of position, because I do have, especially with links, I do have partnerships. I do have, because links is an LLC. So I have my business to protect. But like I say, if it's true, but if it's something that I can't tell, I know who to tell. They don't give two shits. What is up? Yes. Appreciate the kind words, brother. Collectively, we can all make the crypto space better. Yes, absolutely. That's the goal. That's the goal. You know, we have to be better. As content creators, we have to be better. We have to be, because, you know, it's people are always talking about mass adoption. Oh, keep throwing it out there. Mass adoption. When mass adoption comes, when this, when that. You know what I'm saying? We have to be better. Like I say, you know, and I've said this many times, we are the entry points to a lot of people as far as crypto, because they're going to click on somebody's video and, oh, I heard about Lillian. Let me go type it in to search. Guess what? they may pull up my video. I haven't done any videos on Lillian because that's not something I'm interested in. But you know what I'm saying? Like, or, you know, whatever. Somebody types in a search. They search for a specific keyword. And guess what? One of my videos might pop up. Crypto Lounge's video might pop up. Whatever the case may be. Somebody's video is going to pop up and they're going to click on it. And what you say, they're pretty much going to take for the truth. So we have to be better. We have to, you know, there's too much fear with a lot of people wanting to get into crypto because of what's going on in mainstream media. And then they go to YouTube. They like, oh, well, all these people talk about crypto here. You know, let me click on this. You know, if it's your video that's popping up, make sure you do some education and tell some truths, because that is going to help us in the long term with the crypto space. It's going to help us. And man, I did not realize I have been talking to myself. Or no, I've been chatting with you guys. I've been chatting with everybody that's been watching, but I've been on here for an extra hour and a half. Whoa. Uh-oh. I got a DM. Hold on. I got a DM. What is this? I got a DM. All right. Okay. I can look at that in a minute. But with that being said, not your keys, not your crypto. Diversify your portfolio. Diversify your portfolio wallets. Not just one. Wallets. Plural. Diversify. Education. Get some education on what you're doing. It's going to help you, and it's going to, not even just long term, it's going to help you in the short term. Because if you are educating yourself, paying attention, and learning, you will be less likely to get scammed. You will be less likely to buy into a rug pull. You will be less likely to buy into a live new pair on Dex Tools. Stop it. Stop it. Tired of hearing it. Stop it. I'll tell you what, hey, ain't nobody gonna tell you that, or ain't nobody ever gonna say that Dragon Rider told somebody to go onto a Dex Tools live new pair and buy some garbage that they just lost all their money on. Nope. So, like I say, once again, diversify your portfolio, get some education, stop chasing turd coins, educate yourself on crypto, educate yourself on what an investment is. You know, everybody wants some pumps, but the Shiba pumps, those days are pretty much far and gone. Change how you are investing. Change your investment strategy. If you're constantly losing, guess what? Change your investment strategy. Because obviously what you're doing is not working. As smart as you may be, if you're constantly losing, something's wrong. Because I'm going to tell you what, even today, I hopped in on DGen and I made a little bit of money. So if you're constantly losing, change your investment strategy. Stop blaming crypto. Stop blaming devs. Change your investment strategy. Elevate your mind on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody's fault that you invested in a rug pull. It's nobody else's fault that you invested into some garbage. It's nobody else's fault that you clicked on a link. It's nobody else's fault that you sold a dusted token out of your wallet. It's nobody else's fault but yours. Take some responsibility and ownership for what you're doing. Period. Stop blaming influencers. Because I go through just about every channel right now, and they are all saying, hey, guess what? Do some research. This ain't financial advice. Do some research. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not a, I mean, in a way, it's helping to keep us out of trouble, But at the same time, guess what? We are giving you an initial piece of knowledge. You take it or leave it. The ones that are leaving it are the ones constantly getting wrecked. They're the ones constantly having their wallets emptied. They're the ones constantly having their wallets compromised. They're constantly the ones that are getting scammed. Change your investment strategies. It's nobody else's fault but yours. Take some responsibility for what you're doing. Educate yourself. Diversify your portfolio. Not your keys, not your wallet. Don't give people your seed phrase. Don't give people your keys. They don't need it. Nobody needs it. Nobody needs it. Stop constantly connecting your wallet to random stuff, because you will get taken advantage of and get your shit stolen. Do some research on the projects you're investing into. Ask who the dev is. Now, there's certain projects like Volt, for instance. You know, there's people out there that know who Voltoshi is. There are people out there that you know, Voltoshi wouldn't be able to conduct business the way he does if nobody knew who he was. So but something out here with a $20,000 market cap, you became a degen play to me because I don't know who you are. I need to know who you are, period. Because if you're the same dev that's constantly going around scamming, I want to know about it, because then definitely, you know, I'll point you out. I don't care. You know, I will. I mean, I have ways to point people out without pointing them out directly. But, you know, that I want to know who I'm investing into, because, you know, a lot of times I invest in my devs. If there is a great dev that started a project and it's successful and they move on to, you know, of course, you know, people move on because their role might have been done and complete and over with. And then they move on to to create another successful project. You know what I'm saying? I invest a lot into my devs. Well, not my devs specifically. I'm just saying I invest into known people that have run successful businesses. But if I don't know who you are, you've instantly become a degen to me. If you don't want to dox, especially, you know, I know a lot of people don't want to publicly dox, but at some point, you know, you have to, there has to be something. Somebody somewhere has to know who you are. If nobody completely knows who you are, you're either a degen play to me, or I just move on and I don't even pay attention to what you got going on. And that has really worked out for me, you know, here in this year of 2020, because 2021, yeah, I got taken advantage of. I invested in rug pulls. I mean, and even you know, there's been a couple, you know, there's some degen stuff this year or 2022 that, you know, I invested into, you know, just to do some degen stuff. And I got, you know, basically I got wrecked. Or, you know, it was a rug pull or whatever the case may be. But that's degen shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. It's not like a potential long-term investment. But like I said, change your investment strategy if you're constantly losing, because what you're doing isn't working and it's your fault. It ain't nobody else's fault. It is your fault. I'm going to keep saying it. I will continue to say it to the next video. It's your fault. Take some ownership in what you're doing. Protect yourself. Protect your wallets. Protect your monies. Don't invest more than what you are willing to lose. And that means don't go take out a loan. Don't buy some stuff with a credit card. Don't over leverage yourself thinking that something's going to moon. Because when you get wrecked, guess what? You got to cover your losses when you do that. If you can't cover your loss, if you invest $100 into something and you can't cover that $100, you shouldn't be investing. if you invest $20 into something and you're going to miss a meal, you're doing the wrong thing. You know, if it's not your time to get into a project or into an investment, it's not your time. You know, I would rather anyone would rather you wait and to get yourself in a position to buy into the next, into the next coin that's going to 10x or whatever the case may be, whatever you're looking for, whatever your investment goals are, and whatever your investment strategy is. If don't over leverage yourself and miss meals, miss payments, miss car payment, mortgage, take a loan out, go pawn your, go sell some blood, whatever. I don't know. Whatever you think whatever you're doing, if it's not working, change your investment strategy. Reach out to some people, ask some questions. There are a lot of people in the space that will answer your questions. I've reached out to people that's got thousands and thousands of subscribers. I'm like, hey, bro, what's up? I got a question about this, man. Can you help me out a little bit? Guess what? I get my questions answered because I come appropriately and I'm asking legitimate questions. But like I say, at the end of the day, your investment is up to you. Your protection is up to you. Protect yourself. There are many different ways. Reach out to a lot of different platforms. I mean, there's different platforms. Debt Connect has a learning platform. They have videos on what is a blockchain, what is staking, what is this, there's a lot of different options on there. Utilize your resources, because a lot of us that are in here, that are in the space now, we didn't have those resources a couple years ago. We didn't have them. There are a lot more resources out there now. Utilize your resources, gain some knowledge, protect yourself, protect your money, protect your keys, protect your crypto. And with that being said, I am out of here. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats. This was my first monetized stream. Thank you all for your super chats. Thank you. Yes. look, Tim. Yes, it was a very long stream, man. There was a lot of information get out, and then I went on a couple of my tangents on just tired of seeing people get wrecked and people getting scammed and the dishonesty in the space. But yes, thank you everyone that hung out. Thank you everyone for your support. If you're just now popping in, yes, the title says it. It is WWC's 1-year anniversary. I'm very proud to be here. I'm very proud to be associated with the people I'm associated with, the people that I know, the people that have helped me, the people that I've gained business relationships with. This has been a wonderful, wonderful journey for me. And 2023, I'm looking forward to growing, bigger and being able to provide, more content. I am improving myself as we speak, with different things. I know if you haven't noticed, my whole green screen is kind of gone. I'm going in a different direction. I want to get, more professional, more, like I say, with more education. I want to present my content in a better fashion, because I want to be able to present it in a way that, more and more people can understand the information that I try to give out. I've reached out to a lot of different people. I'm telling you, hey, some of the guys that's already made it. I've reached out to him. People like Scott Herman. I mean, man, that guy's hey, there's a lot of people that don't like him. And I'll tell you what, that guy is cool as a fan. He is an awesome individual. Very awesome individual. Let's see. I had Ben Crypto on here. He awesome individual. Darcy Donovan, she is a great person and a great positive force in the crypto space. I got to know JRE, man. He's an awesome guy, man. Awesome cat. I mean, wow. I mean, I've got to know a lot of different people. Just like Wadi, Crypto Lounge, you know, just it's man, this has been great. This has been great for me because I've kept true to myself. I didn't fall into the whole scheme of, hey, you know, I'm trying to get as many likes as possible. I'm trying to get as many followers as possible. Yeah, I want no, I ain't trying to follow that. You know what I'm saying? If you know, people want to listen to me, they can listen to me. If they don't, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm always going to stay true to myself and true to my values, and keep some integrity with what I'm doing, the businesses that and the business relationships that I'm conducting. You know, I want to be that, you know, for myself, I want to be the one person that I absolutely know is trying to do the right thing in the crypto space and to better the crypto space. And like I said, I appreciate everybody. It's 1 year WWC. It's been awesome. It's been fantastic. It's been great. I appreciate everybody that's hung out so far. You know, there's been a lot of people in and out. I appreciate everybody that's supported me, that supported Links. You know, we are still growing. You know, we there's a lot going on in the background. But excuse me. But yes, Links is continuing to grow. And you know, we are trying to bring better products, or better our product, which is our DeFi portfolio viewer. And you know, with different stuff, you know, there's more happening in the background, but we are definitely trying to grow because we, you know, Links wants to be another positive force in the crypto space and another honest and transparent force in the crypto space. So, you know, with everything we've been trying to accomplish so far, we've been able to accomplish that. And I will say, look, WWC Dragon Rider, me, I have not hosted a rug pull yet. And I'm trying to continue that that trend as long as I can, because I do a lot of I do a lot of digging into a lot of these people that I come in contact with, especially these projects. I look into them, and you know, I base a lot of my judgments. And basically, if you see them on here, they got my approval. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you what, I've turned down a lot of projects, and I've turned down a lot of money. And I believe that my integrity is worth more than any dollar amount somebody's going to throw at me to compromise what WWC represents, what I represent as a person. And I'm telling you, hey, I'm not going to name the name, but there was a project that offered me $15,000 to do an AMA with them. And I turned it down. And luckily I did, because not an hour after they launched, they pulled liquidity and disappeared. So with that being said, I'm going to always keep true to myself. I'm going to keep honest to myself, and I will try to be as honest and transparent with everyone that watches any one of these videos. I appreciate everyone's support, and going into 2023, we are this is going to be a nice and fun year, very eventful year for crypto, because there's you know, as of right now, it can go in a lot of different directions, and it's going to go in a lot of different directions throughout this whole year. So appreciate your views. I appreciate you listening to me ramble on for hours. I appreciate all the support, and we'll see you next time.